Today we've got nice fireside chats.
And a Jeopardy bloodbath. All systems go starts right now.
Greetings and welcome back to another episode of ASG, the only show that lies for charity. I'm Saintly Sammy.
And I'm Wishy-Washy Wyatt. Let's get started. To start off today, we have big news from Nintendo. In a post on their website, Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa will never release another Tomodachi Life game for any other consoles. He stated that the fans begging for Tomodachi Life got too annoying, so they ceased all development on the game's successor, Tokidachi Life. Tokidachi Life was a subversion of the original game's focus, friendship, to instead focus on enemies. ASG reached out for comment, but Nintendo told us we were too small an organization to talk to.
Last night, Iraqi Shadow dropped some retcons for Stone Ocean, also known as Part 6. Ermi's Stan was actually supposed to be a JYP, a K-pop idol from the 90s, as he recently fell down the K-pop rabbit hole. Among other things, he changed his Twitter name to be Iraqi Appa and changed his profile photo to a picture of Taehyun of BTS. Though many JoJo fans are unhappy, the K-pop community was surprisingly accepting and didn't dox him, though that may change if he gets deeper in and claims allegiance with BTS Army.
My name is Wyatt Simon. I need everybody to know that I'm not reading a teleprompter, and I'm speaking entirely from my mind. I believe that Full Metal Alchemist 2003 is bad, and I deeply regret Everwise declaring otherwise. I'm totally okay with literally no one recognizing my Halloween costume because I love being disappointed. I believe sketch comedy to be a lower form of comedy and is definitely not art. Lastly, I believe Leon Kennedy is extremely overrated, and I hate every single Resident Evil game that he has appeared in, especially 4. I would like to restate that these are my genuine beliefs, and if I ever deny these claims, you need to know that I am lying.
A recent report has just been released giving us unfortunate confirmation that Mayor Lewis of Pelican Town, located in Stardew Valley, has been found dead in downtown LA. The 56-year-old bureaucrat was found in the ditch of a country road. His body was located not far from his crashed Lamborghini. Evidence suggests that Lewis may have been performing donuts when he lost control of his vehicle and was thrown through his windshield. The autopsy reports he died directly on impact. The autopsy also reports traces of cocaine and alcohol found in Lewis's system at the time of his death, as well as numerous contraband substances found in the back seat of his car. Lewis is survived by nobody. He had no kids, a rocky divorce, and numerous smaller affairs with unknown women.
I am terrified of fish.
Glub, glub, glub.
They live in the walls.
Glub, glub, glub.
Don't buy the fish breathe water lie that the big fish is trying to sell to you.
Glub, glub, glub.
It does not matter if it's fresh water or not. Those things are not real.
Glub, glub, glub.
How do the sea fish even see with those eyes?
Glub, glub, glub.
After the War of Salmon in 2007, I've never been the same. Please stay safe out there.
After the recent failure of Joker Fully I Do, Todd Phillips, the director, stated his intent to continue the series. He said his next big project will be Joker Men Age a Trois, apparently the only French phrase with the word 3 in it. In the same interview, he also said that he doesn't respect the French and refuses to learn what the phrase means. Because of the failure, he seemed nervous for the future funding of the project, only to later be met with support on Twitter by Elon Musk.
Last week, game developers Teeny Tiny released the trailer for their game Wimble Crimble Stumble Bimble. Wimble Crimble Stumble Bumble features the Wimble Crimble of the town Bimble Stimble on his quest to find the mighty Stumble Bumble of the Bimble Stimble fame. Wimble Crimble we'll be joined with characters Yimble Dimble, Rimble Zimble, and Sinble Pinble. Crimble Dimble, Crimble Dimble, Zimble, and Bimble seek the Stumble Bumble in order to destroy Kinble Gwimble, god of Jingle Jangle, the word in which Wimble Bimble Stumble Bumble takes place in. Ultimately, I believe the game looks great. I personally can't wait to play with Wimble, Crimble, Yimble Dimble, Rimble Zimble, and Simble Pimble on their journey out of Bimble Stimble to find Stumble Bumble and defeat Kimble Quimble.
In response to the recent Catholic anime mascot, Lucy, the Protestants decided to catch up. The Baptist, Lutheran, and Methodist churches all came up with their own anime mascots. For the Baptists, we have John the Baptist Kun. For the Methodists, we have Thomas Bramwell, Welch Senpai, and finally, we obviously have Martin Luther Chan. Hopefully, no other religions fall for the anime craze.
Nintendo recently announced a brand new groundbreaking consumer monitoring program called Nintendo World. The new program will utilize several subspace satellites in order to monitor whether someone uses a Nintendo copyrighted property in everyday conversation. For every copyrighted word, the speaker will be taxed an amount proportional to the property's value. For instance, if I were to say something along the lines of Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Rainbow Road, Princess Peach, Emulator, Yoshi, I would be taxed approximately $19.21 for the word Mario being the most expensive at around $5. This program will ensure that Nintendo is able to offer the best services to its fans by charging them for talking about their favorite games. Wow, why hasn't anyone done this before?
In more local news, I recently got lunch with my ex-wife, and guys, I think things might really be looking up. If you've been following our stories, I'm sure that you've heard my numerous updates regarding my extremely passionate divorce and the following custody battle for my 2 children that I hate. While I managed to minimize time with my children to weekend visits, which is a huge improvement from every other week, time with my ex-wife has been consistently strained on account of hating my children and refusing to care for them. Lunch saw lots of small casual conversation, leading me to believe my wife saw our previous episode where I on air pleaded with her to give me one opportunity to speak to her. We have fun here. With any luck, I can be back in my own home with my wife before 2028.
Now for some hard truth, my fellow viewers. For starters, I want to emphasize that I, Wyatt Houston Simon, am not reading off the prompter for this. Why am I the one who always... And that everything I am saying is of my own sound mind and body. For starters, I personally believe that Metal Gear Solid is the worst developed franchise in the entirety of video game history, the entire video game industry, and that I've seen better story and character developments come out of my own butt. I also want to give a special shout out to MGS3, Yawn, and that I believe it's one of the worst video games to come out of Konami. Secondly, Devil May Cry, more like Devil May Mid, as Devil May Cry 5 added nothing of significance to the story and is just overall just filler for the rest of the story, which includes the build-up to one of my favorite video games of all time, Devil May Cry 2. Secondly, I think that Lupin III is a terrible anime name and that Lupin's character is incredibly flat and boring. However, an anime/manga that I genuinely think is perfect and might just be the next One Piece is Jujutsu Kaisen, as I have no quarrels with that anime, and it should be the standard that all anime/manga follow for future reference. And finally, I want to bring up that all of my stories are taken off the backs of writers from BuzzFeed and College Humor, and that I have tricked all of you, as I am secretly a worm.
And finally, I'm going to list words that I love the sound of. First, effervescent. Second, thermos. Third, Lithuania, good country. Fourth, volatile. Fifth, ether. Sixth, rogue. And lastly, annulled. Thank you. After the break, the cast play bowling.
And it's the worst kind of bowling. All systems go. We'll be right back.
Up next, some of the cast play Wii Bowling. But first, thank you to the Ziak family for the donation for $130. Thank you.
Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Alright, here we go, friends. Okay.
Good spare.
Nice bear.
Pick up.
Alright, let's cook.
He tricked me with his charm.
Well, he is quite charming.
I agree.
Come on, go down, go down. Ah!
That's not bad still. Nice.
Nice bear.
Ooh. Oh.
I can pick it up.
That's okay. There's still a whole lot of game left.
Yeah, I can still pick up.
At least you don't have the splits.
Nope.
No.
But
Alright, well, I got spares.
well, good pickup.
Yes!
Oh!
Damn!
Nicely done.
Oh,
That's
lag.
so Sigma.
On an
You're so
offline game?
Let me see.
You're so fantastic.
Alright, let's do this.
I just want to be...
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh!
Oh, you
split.
actual. That's not bad.
It's gonna be tough, but
It's gonna be a tough
it's
battle.
doable.
Come on. Knock in, knock in, knock in.
Oh. Good try. I thought that was a sneeze.
He's just a little giggle.
Oh,
Damn it!
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, this
I'm
is...
going to have nearly a perfect score now.
I can pick up.
Alright,
Only
so-
first place wins.
What the hell? Are you joking me?
Been there.
That's actual bull fart.
It's such
There we go.
fire.
Bro got straight down the middle.
I'm gonna get 1 pump full shields.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Come on, come on. Come on, I had a 300 before. Are you kidding me? Freaking 4!
Okay.
Thank you! Start getting strikes here.
Please.
Ooh, kill him.
There you go.
There we go. Finally.
I don't know how I'm not getting that.
Ooh, kill him.
Damn.
Double.
Kill it.
Oh, true.
Come on, come
One
on.
tap. Oh, one
Finally!
There
One
you go.
tap. One tap.
Can I say who hurt him?
Ooh.
No,
Ooh,
hurt, no,
misconstrue
no
them.
hurt to children.
Ooh, skibbity.
Give me toilet.
Riz. Fortnite.
Rizopolis.
The kids. like it.
Rizopolis. Ooh.
I don't know what that is, but I just invented it.
Baby Gronk.
Oh,
Oh,
that
thank you.
was that was
Thank you,
crazy.
That may have just
It's okay.
saved- that may have just saved me.
That
That was crazy.
at least kept you from getting a split.
Hey, I'll
so.
take it.
Go straight to the gutter.
Into the gutter.
Slide, slide, slide!
No!
Oh, that's impressive.
That's
Nice,
what a
dude.
fan of
Thanks.
that.
Pretty Fortnite. Fortnite.
We love Fortnite. We love Fortnite. There we go.
There you go.
Riz.
Riz.
And
Yes.
it's
It's crazy that
There's
from,
no way you're not
like Blade Runner 2090. Blade Runner?
Blade Runner.
Remember when we
Come on,
watched
come on, come on, come on, come
I didn't
on!
know that. Oh,
You stupid 7! Rage time.
A salmon?
no, 7.
Oh.
That stupid salmon.
7!
Fish!
What's your favorite kind of fish?
Fish!
I don't like fish. Like to eat.
No, like
You don't
in
actually-
general.
Oh, okay. Well, in general,
I thought you liked fish.
no, I like shrimp. Too.
I like crappies.
Ow! Ow!
My wife, Steve.
That's not on.
What was that like?
What was that?
Why? Give me that, 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 give me that! Why? I know I'm probably gonna lose this one.
Yes, you are most likely going to lose this one.
Yep, that went from probably to definitely.
Fortnite.
Okay.
I'm
Two
getting-
more.
never been held by the one you love, Riz.
Riz.
Two more.
Somebody's gonna need to be close.
2 more frames.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well done.
Turkey!
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Thank you.
I think that
Turkey
was a
noise.
That was a dead animal.
Ooh.
Come on, come on.
Dang.
Strike, 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 strike!
Nice.
Thank you!
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna have to get 4 in a row to just compete.
He lines up the shots.
Does he got it, though?
Yes.
It's a strike.
Got it!
Does he yacht
He
it?
got that yacht.
Oh no, I messed that up.
Thank you, Thank you,
Shoot.
Headpin.
That's bad. That's really
Okay,
bad.
if you want help,
No.
go towards 7 and try to slide 4. Or
Hey,
get
you
2.
know he's winning.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm just saying if you won the spare.
214.
214? Okay.
Yeah,
That's beatable.
this is so over.
I mean, if you get like all 3 strikes, yeah.
That's beatable.
Choked it.
Yeah, I'm definitely that's game. That's game for me.
Riz.
Riz.
This is the only audio Kalima's gonna have.
Yeah!
I think you beat me. I think you beat me.
Oh,
Damn, by 7
Oh.
points. Good
Cam, are you ready
never mind.
to be Sigma?
I'm ready
Okay.
to destroy.
Okay, hold on.
Stay Sigma.
Stay Sigma on Skib.
That's a terrible handshake.
That should be a meme. I thought you had split.
Work.
Go better.
Okay, nice.
Come on, buddy.
Too far in. You gotta go more head pin.
Fart night.
Meme night, Halloween edition.
You're just saying words.
I like how Jenny just jumps.
That worked.
Nice.
That worked.
So
It works. It works.
It literally works, though.
Jenny's good luck charm is to jump.
And Cam's method.
You gotta be kidding me!
I should have tried backside just to see if it worked.
Oh.
Uh-oh, there goes 8.
This is so not Riz-tastic.
Wristastic?
Oh. Oh!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
The slowest downfall. Hey, the replay.
I gotta lock in.
Okay, good, you're gonna slide it.
Nice.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh.
Ooh!
Alright, try to go. Advice?
I don't need your
No,
advice!
we don't need advice. Let him fail.
I really don't need your advice, so please stop.
Let him fail. Let him fail.
Says the dude who kept getting all the sliders.
Ooh.
See, he failed. Let him fail. So that I can win.
Nice. Nice. I mean, if you want to sit down, now's your
No, I'm
chance.
fine.
Dang it! I do not play better when I sit down. That's not curving, is it? Oh, it is.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, I think Jenny might have this.
I've never played this bad before.
That's what happened to me.
Sensational.
Oh!
We definitely need a lock. We need a lock meme. Put a lock on this. Jenny is locked in.
I am not locked in.
It's not gonna. Oh, it's gonna curve.
Oh!
4 in a row.
Nice.
That's the highest today so far.
Nope. I beat her by 2.
Beautiful.
I was 214.
No, not the points. The
Oh.
the in a row.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought you had backside.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
No, I don't,
Yes,
Jenny.
you do. See,
You got this, you got this.
Slide 6 and a 10.
There you go.
Order.
First. Alright, finish out strong, Cam.
I've literally never pulled this bad before.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what.
What was the final score?
Let's see. 212 to
I
157.
still had better score than Cam.
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm not last anymore.
Alright.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Alright. Oops, sorry. Oh, nice. Yes.
So you own Anthony?
No?
He owns you, got it.
No.
Oh gosh, darn it, that's not good
I
stuff.
own myself.
Oh, I just realized
No,
you
I
switched the color.
mean in the game.
I did.
I thought you needed
Okay.
a slider.
I tried.
Slider. I hardly know her.
You gotta do I just change my ball color for this?
Oh! Oh!
We go back to back to back.
Oh my god, that's too much.
Head pin.
I almost went on to the other side to get enough.
Yeah.
Backside.
Like butt.
Snake.
Didn't curve enough.
Oh!
Oh, you almost had it. That's a curse. That's a curse.
Almost had it.
And Jenny's jumping. Keeps her going.
I'm graduating anyway, so.
Oh! Okay.
You need a little more left.
That's.
I'm
just sad that she's
It's
doing my
it's-
strat better than I did.
Right now it's 18 above you.
jumping at
If she gets a
the
20.
Aw.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
so
it's
FNAF pill.
207.
That's game.
Yeah, it's game.
If you had to get all 3 anyway, but
Dude, I think that Wii remote, the one you're holding, is better than this one.
Really?
I think so.
who has player
Do you
1?
want a rematch?
No, I don't.
Player 1 apparently has the remote.
I'm thinking my loss fair and square. I'm just
Sure.
observation as I think
Sure. And we remote.
we could, but well,
Or you could do one where you both at the same time.
good game.
Well.
The new GOAT of the Wii tournament.
Well, it's me. One second. I'm going to write my name up here. Winner. Jenny.
Jenny, I got it. Jenny, yay! Woo!
Alright, you guys ready to do an outro?
Yeah,
I'm sure I'm also gonna.
dudes.
Sigmas. Unite. Assemble. Sigmas, assemble.
I see you, sick.
Special shout out to Sylvia Stillman, our VTR operator, for the $30 donation. After the break, oh yeah, hey. Look at him, look at him. After the break, the cast is given free rein to chokehold the audience to listen about them talk about anything they want. All systems go, we'll be right back.
Special shout out to Nathan for the $50 donation. Thank you, Pookie. And Austin for the $10 donation. Thank you guys so much. Hi, my name is Sammy, professional yapper. Please address me as such. If you couldn't tell by everything about ASG, a lot of us like yapping about topics that no one will ever care about. We thought it would be a good idea to give time to some of our cast to yap about their favorite topics. Please enjoy our fireside chats.
Well, thank you, professional yapper. So, I figured for my little fireside chat, I can talk to you guys about Marvel vs. Capcom because I have a lot to bring to the table. So, Marvel vs. Capcom, right? You may have seen me talk about it briefly on the show. And by briefly, I do mean briefly because, oh my gosh, there is so much more to it than what I have mentioned in my 2 MVC videos. So why do I yap so much about Marvel vs. Capcom? Well, for one, it's one of the best fighting games to ever exist. You have one of the ultimate fighting game developers, Capcom, partnered with some of the flashiest and marvelous, no pun intended, characters of all of entertainment, Marvel, and seeing characters from both multiverses whipping and dipping and jumping and crushing everything in their path with maximum triple-digit combos. And not much can be objected by that for sure. But funny enough, however, while these 2 companies went through a rocky history, it wasn't always like that. See, back in the mid-90s, Spider-Man and X-Men were basically the only super prevalent franchises Marvel had, kind of, because a lot of the other franchises were more B-tier, and Marvel honestly couldn't market Guardians of the Galaxy to save their life, but that's neither here nor there. But as for Capcom, not only was the arcade scene starting to be overthrown, but they were also being overtaken by the likes of Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and SNK, other fighting game franchises. So bringing light to both franchises in this particular way made a lot of sense, because it actually started out with Capcom making X-Men and Marvel superhero fighting games, and then eventually crossing over. We got X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. All of these games were considered high-class fighters by plenty, especially Marvel's 1 and 2. Heck, even Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had a very successful run that was a big gateway for the MCU franchise as well. We also got Marvel Origins on the PS3 and 360, which is basically Marvel Superheroes and Marvel 1, and it was a great package. Then we got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and it was simply a disaster. It played pretty well, but honestly, Capcom no longer had licensing for a lot of the big Marvel characters like X-Men and Deadpool, and most of what Fox's catalog was. The entire roster was extremely limiting, which also led to the delisting of Marvel Origins because of the characters. And plus, the game budget in general was just not that high, so the game looked very, very rough to say the least. and the Infinity Stone mechanic was honestly not very fleshed out. The game underperformed hard, and we've all seen, and the only thing that has come out of it since then was a Marvel 2 re-release being shown at Evo 2020 on the arcade 1-up cabinets and whatnot. But outside of those instances, we have never really seen anything new from MVC, and honestly, it almost made too much sense why for the longest time. Until June of this year, when we got the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, and all 6 of the classic MVC titles were bundled together, in addition to The Punisher, which is another fun beat-em-up that I recommend you guys check out in the collection. I was so freaking happy, and it truly felt like a loved one I and millions of others had was brought back, and I really damn near cried. Marvel and Capcom finally came to terms and gave the fans what we have been wanting for a very long time, and the franchise is back in full swing, and now I'm really hoping we see a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. That's all for my Fireside chat, y'all. Thank you very much.
All right, my turn. Also, shout out to my Uncle John for donating $100 when we were off the air. So thank you, Uncle John. But I'm gonna get started with one of my favorite games of all time, Baldur's Gate 3. So Baldur's Gate 3 is one of my favorite games of all time for many, many reasons. One of them is just the characters feel so real. They have their flaws, their nuances, their ups and downs. Karlach's story is so heart-wrenching, with her finding out that she has to die from either her heart blowing up or going back to the realm where she was enslaved. That crushed me. The grappling with humanity of the situation, it hurts, but in a good way. And Astarion's story of him overcoming his abuse from his vampiric master destroys me every time I see it. Shadowheart overcoming her brainwashing from Shar. Just, all of these characters are so well done. Lae'zel, Will, got Minthara, just the entire party have amazing stories. There's also just so much depth for this game. I have gone through so many playthroughs. I've sunk like 200 plus hours into this game, and I'm still discovering more and more things. I am not joking. I still haven't found the rune powder barrel in the Underdark. I can't find it. I've looked up the coordinates, I can't find it. But I also love the work that the voice actors do outside of the game, with how they partnered with High Rollers to do a D&D podcast with their characters. It got so popular, they added a voice line in to the actual game referencing a Joe character named Bing Bong, which is so funny to me. And just, this game is one of my favorite games of all time because I got to interact with Maggie Robertson, the voice actor for Orin the Red from Baldur's Gate 3 and Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil. She was so nice and such an amazing person to interview. And because of Baldur's Gate, I wouldn't have had the confidence to even approach her. And my favorite character is Astarion. He's been my lock screen for months, and I mean months, like it's insane. But because of his story, it's just been so inspirational to me. He goes from serving this horrible man to rising up out of that abuse and freeing himself from it. His battle with his self-esteem and viewing himself as more than just a body to be used, like how he was told for hundreds of years, is one that I hold close to my heart. And Neil Newbin, the voice actor for Astarion, is so passionate about the character that it makes it impossible not to love him. Overall, this game just means a lot to me. I would recommend you go play it if you haven't already. Thank you for listening.
I get to take a seat now. Oh, we have a donation. We have a donation from Ryan Prorock, who's in the studio right now, actually, if you want to say hi, Ryan. For those who don't know, Ryan is a previous showrunner for All Systems Go 2. He's the senior who's here today, so thank you for joining us today. So, for my Fireside Chat, I actually wanted to take some time to talk about the absolute masterpiece that is actually Halo 3. And for some context, I got into Halo thanks to my dad, who owned an original Xbox, and he had a copy of Halo 2, which I believe is one of the best video games of all time, like the best. Like one of the earliest memories I have is watching my dad play the beginning of Cairo Station, which is the intro to Halo 2. And also, to go off script a little bit, I remember also just playing a bunch of the other missions in Halo 2, for example, like when the Covenant invade Earth, but that's irrelevant. But to me, Halo 3 holds such a unique place in my heart that it puts Halo 2 below that. So I want to talk about why I absolutely love Halo 3. Now, for starters, Halo 3 takes place directly after the events of Halo 2, which is funny because all of the events in the Bungie Halo trilogy take place less than a week. It takes place within a week. So it's 3 days, I believe, between Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 3. So, and it's the conclusion of the entire trilogy in regards to the Master Chief, because, we have other games such as, for example, ODST and Reach, which also did come out from Bungie, but with the Master Chief as the main character, this acts as a unique send-off to the character for Bungie, where eventually we would get 343 writing it. So the Covenant are searching for something underneath Africa, and the UNSC and elites are forming an unlikely alliance that's crossing over from Halo 2. And besides the threat of the Prophet of Truth, who's controlling an entire Covenant armada, the Flood, which is the oldest prevalent threat in all of Halo, are still acting as a massive threat, and it's more apparent than Halo 3 than it was in Halo 2. Now, I want to actually talk about the missions, because the missions is where a lot of the story is derived from. So the entire mission ensemble of Halo 3 is perfect. It's one of my favorite things. It incorporates a lot of unique environments and different mechanics for each one. So for example, you'll start, you'll have these close encounters in the jungle, and then you'll be fighting actual scarabs, which are these giant, perambulating machines, which are really cool, and they're in an open arena. Now, perhaps the best example I can give of this would actually be the final assault on Truth on the cartographer in the mission The Covenant. Now, he's going to fire off the Halo rings, which are going to exterminate all life in the galaxy. So you literally storm a beach to take down these barrier beacons and shut down a shield, and then you will officially start storming the actual facility before Truth fires off those rings. So after you shut down the 3 arrays, you'll fight these 2 scarabs that are in a giant open field, and you have to take a flying ship, which is a Hornet, as they're called, and you have to land on the scarabs, and you have to go inside them and take out the cores. Now, you have to do this before the scarab blows up, because once you destroy the core, the scarab will go into a self-destruct timer, and then you have to deal with one more scarab after you defeat the first one. So after you defeat the 2 scarabs, you'll go into a facility and realize that it's too late. Truth has already begun to start to fire off the rings, and all life in the entire galaxy is about to die. But then, out of nowhere, you form it's an extremely unlikely ally with the Flood, who are going to guide you to the council, and then Keith David, who plays the Arbiter, drops the hardest one-liner in all of Halo. It's great. It's fantastic. You gotta listen to it. It's great. Now, I want to talk about the multiplayer, considering it's also fantastic as well. There's a versatility of map mechanics, and the Elephant vehicle, which was only available in one map, but it's fantastic. It's like a mini base that you can drive around. But each map was unique in how you can play due to the physics of, say, for example, launching the flag from a booster on Valhalla. But perhaps one of my favorite things to come out of the multiplayer would actually have to be the Red versus Blue seasons based on Halo 3, as they had some of the best writing and the most versatility of the entire series. Now, I do not acknowledge the other seasons past Season 13, because all that could have been better, but rest in peace, Rooster Teeth. But perhaps some of my favorite memories from playing multiplayer would have to be the fun memories that I made playing Griffball and Forge, because those were the absolute best items. Now, Forge, for those who don't know, was the mode where you can create maps with unique mechanics, and that would be later improved upon in later entries such as Halo 4 and Halo 5. But for Griffball, it's a square arena, tiny square arena, where you have to run from one side to the other with a ball, and the other teams are going to try and bash you with gravity hammers. So it's absolutely fantastic. But to conclude, I want to thank my dad for getting me into one of my favorite games to replay every once in a while for the Master Chief Collection. And I want to thank my mom for not getting mad at my dad for letting me play an M for Mature game. I love you guys, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much.
All
All right, it's my turn, and I'm going to talk about the sad state of my favorite anime. For many people, they grew up with shonen anime such as Bleach, Naruto, or Dragon Ball Z, but none has caught my eyes as much as the Toaru franchise. This year is my favorite anime's franchise's 20th anniversary with the launch of the first volume of Certain Magical Index light novel in 2004. The franchise is known as Toaru, or a certain franchise for short. The story of Index follows a boy named Kamijo Toma who has the power to negate any supernatural ability in his right hand as he tries to stop conflicts spun from science and magic clashing. Basically, the series is mostly about science versus magic. Currently, there are 3 light novel series for Index, which are called Old Testament, New Testament, and Genesis Testament, respectively. The series is very popular in Japan and China, which led to many spin-offs. However, this series never gained that much popularity in the West. But what is sadder is that the 20th anniversary of Toaru has been really disappointing. Not a lot has happened this year for the series. There is no news regarding a new season of the main series, Index, nor its ongoing spin-offs, A Certain Scientific Railgun and A Certain Scientific Accelerator. It has been 4 years since the last season of the anime in this franchise. Also, there is also no news regarding other spin-offs being adapted into anime forms. In fact, the only animations that came out of this year were exclusive to pachinko machines, and the light novels that came out this year have been rather controversial. The 2024 volumes are A Certain Magical Index Genesis Testament 10 and 11, which did something controversial to the main character. I will not say what happened, as it is a massive spoiler, but doing those things to Toma on the 20th anniversary is bizarre. What you need to know is that those decisions polarize the fans. Moreover, the Japan exclusive mobile game, A Certain Magical Index Imaginary Fest, is shutting down after 5 years. Many Toaru fans are outraged with the anniversary, and this is on the top of the ongoing frustration in the fandom. Since it was adapted into anime form, that the spin-off anime, A Certain Scientific Railgun, is more popular than the main series and is adapted better. The Railgun manga series is also not doing well, as the title character of the spin-off, Misaka Mikoto, is not the main focus of the current arc of the manga. It is really frustrating year to be a Toaru fan, but I still hope for a better future for this series. And thank you for listening.
That was really loud. We have another donation. Anne-Marie says it is her dad, so thank you for donating.
Thanks, Dad, and Uncle Joe.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my eyes don't work. I can't read that from here.
$113 total.
That is a lot of money. $113. Okay. Am I good to do my thing now? Okay. I have recently been reminiscing about being a 7-year-old. When I was in 2nd grade, a friend of mine introduced me to a collectible card game called Bellicera. Unlike most trading card games, such as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!, the game of Bellicera wasn't a tabletop game, but perhaps more equivalent to Webkins or Neopets. Bellicera was conceptualized in 2005 by Gita Otter Brandgard in an attempt to create a trading card game that appealed to young girls, since her daughters, Sarah and Freya, weren't exactly very interested in other trading card games like the ones that her son enjoyed. Initially, she created a card series that she just simply called Bella, which was the name of Sarah's first horse, which she released this series through a company that she founded called Concept Card. In 2006, the first series of Bellicera cards was released. Each card would feature an illustration of a horse, eventually also including Pegasi and Hippocampi, which are like mermaid horses basically, with an inspirational phrase as a caption. And if I'm being honest, it's kind of like reading a fortune cookie if you read a lot of those little like caption things. And I just realized I haven't been holding this up. This is a box that I got recently. Anyway, the most interesting part was that each card had a secret code that you could enter on the Bellicera website and unlock access to virtual horses and other activities and rewards. After the release of the 9th series, Treasures, which is actually one of these, individual cards no longer had their own codes, and instead each pack had a special code card of one of the 3 rarities, bronze, silver, or gold, and the amount of rewards you would get would vary. And the website, the Bellicera website, was the heart of the franchise. I remember unlocking the different horses and interacting with them in the stables was a lot of fun for me. I distinctly recall some of my favorites being some of the Hippocampi I unlocked from what I think were probably promotional cards. In addition to the stables, there were online mini-games as well as an adventure game, which they very creatively titled Bellicera Adventures, where you could explore the world of Bellicera, which was called North of North. One of the things I miss most about this franchise, though, is it's just such a great example of like the late 2000s to early 2010s like children's internet culture. I feel like websites used to have so much more content and like personality because they had like desktop wallpapers, most of which were like aspect ratio 4:3, which isn't exactly great for modern day monitors, but it is the exact aspect ratio my iPad Air has. There were coloring pages, card checklists, activity pages, and mini posters. And so around the release of Series 15 Spring Carnival in 2011, I personally started to drift away from the Bellicera franchise because I discovered, actually through the same friend, this other little trading card game that you might have heard of. It's called Pokemon. I have a couple cards from the series after Spring Carnival, which was called Summer Camp, but I don't have any from any of the 4 that would follow after that. And by August of 2013, Concept Card had declared bankruptcy and would shut down around 6 months later, being replaced by a new company founded also by Gita, but in April of 2020, the classic Bellicera website was shut down, taking the stables and the adventure game with it due to the inability to port old functions without Adobe Flash because, the death of the internet when Flash got... At this time, Gita claimed the site would receive frequent updates, but it literally has not been updated at all in the 4 years since then, which is a bit of an unfortunate ending to the saga, but the series will live on in the fond memories of those of us who got to enjoy it while it lasted, as well as in the Bellicera Revival Project, a fan-run project to recreate as much of the lost content as possible.
Congrats, looks like we have another donation. And thanks again to Anne Marie's uncles who were able to donate $200. Huh? Where does it say?
That's the Dino family. That's my aunt and uncle.
Oh yeah, that is really small font, you're right. Okay. All right, let's start this thing. Well, for my fireside chat, I actually had a lot of trouble coming up with an idea, not because I didn't have anything I wanted to talk about, but because it gets kind of tricky for me to talk about something that I'm passionate about for less than 5 minutes. On that note, however, after a good amount of thinking, I decided that I'd talk about arguably my favorite Nintendo Switch game, Pokemon Legends Arceus. First of all, Legends Arceus was a groundbreaking step for the franchise, as not only was it starting to poke at open-world physics for the series, but also strayed drastically from Pokemon's usual gym-based format by essentially isekaiing the player character back to ancient Japan. Furthermore, not only do the battle and capture mechanics get notably modified, but throughout the entire game there's a feeling of genuine life-and-death stakes, as while you don't have a life count by any means, you as a character have to fight in order to both survive in the wild areas of Hisui and Sinnoh and keep your place in the Galaxy team so you're not exiled outside the village. Aside from the stakes, in my opinion at least, the graphics and storytelling made this game absolutely beautiful. The plot and lore of Hisui and its cast makes it so that you can't really afford to just skip all the dialect, and the twists and turns that occur in the story were able to lead to some of the hardest and most unexpected battles in Pokemon history. I won't say exactly which ones for the sake of spoilers, but if you've played it, then you know which ones I'm talking about. But that's not even the best part of the plot. In my opinion, the most unexpected and ingenious aspect would be that technically, for most of the story, it has 7 different plots going on simultaneously, and each plot has its own intriguing conclusion. You have the main plot, which requires you having to stop the rip in space-time that sent you to Hisui in the first place, and then the post-game where you have to collect the remaining Arceus plates, which are special items that help give the legendary Pokemon, mythical Pokemon, additional powers. After that, you have to complete the Pokédex in order to battle Arceus, so if nothing else, you will actually be able to solo a Pokédex without the need of another game, a trend that's consistent in the Pokemon series. And then comes the 4 subplots that I personally really enjoyed. First of all, you have the 2 scavenger hunts that are needed to fill the Pokédex. The one where you find all the letter like unknown that gets scattered across the region, and the one where you have to find all the mysterious purple will-o-wisps that allow you to capture Spiritomb, and what, in my opinion at least, was quite honestly arguably the saddest cutscene in the entire game. Then you have the 2 that technically aren't key to the plot, but when you have nothing left to do after beating the game, well, they're good ways to spend your time. First off, you can find all the old mysterious letters that are scattered across the region, all of which are actually really kind of spooky when you find all 20 of them and read them as a whole. And or you can try to find and translate all the petroglyphs in the game, of which there are 6 scattered throughout the region, and aka the mysterious ancient drawings that appear, like I said, across the region. Despite looking like random additions in the game, they actually can be translated to reveal hidden messages, and all the clues are available to you throughout the playthrough. But for the sake of spoilers, I won't say much more for the sake of, well, like I said, spoilers in time. Anyway, I could honestly go on about this game for hours, but my overall fact and opinion is that, personally, it's really great, and to top it all off, I'm extremely excited to see where the series is heading with next year's release of Pokemon Legends ZA. Anywho, that's my little chat. So who's next?
It's me. I'm next. Is that like a donation sound, or is that... I'm assuming it's just... Okay, that was just for funsies. Hello all, I have returned. For those new viewers, my name is Jenny, and I'm the showrunner for All Systems Go. I'm quite excited for my Fireside chat, because I love talking. Out of all of my interests, I decided to talk about Love Live School Idol Festival. I'm not much of a gamer, whether it be my lack of access to platforms or my skill, because I'm pretty trash. However, I do love a rhythm game. I also love a mobile game. Aside from gaming, I also happen to love the Love Live series, as longtime viewers will know from that cursed snow halation video. When you bring those 3 topics together, you get Love Live School Idol Festival. I am lame, so I wasn't there for the original Love Live School Idol Festival game, but I was there for Love Live School Idol Festival All-Stars. Its flashier but lamer younger sister. I started playing SIFAS, School Idol Festival All-Stars is what that means, in 2021 after I discovered the freedom of data hogging gacha games. In my defense, they have the fun songs and the fun choreography, and I can even get them in different outfits. Fun fact, if you got specific subgroups together in your formations, they might even have extra special voice lines and animations for combos. Unfortunately, the SIFAS servers were shut down on June 30th, 2023. Though a lot of School Idol Festival purists look down on All-Stars, I still thought the game was super engaging. Unlike School Idol Festival, any note, perfectly timed or not, would drain stamina, which required more statistical work than just like, ooh, I like Cowboy Reen on this card. though, I mean, the Energy of Muse card is very beautiful. Since the School Idol Festival and All-Stars server shut down in 2023, School Idol Festival 2 came out in 2023, and then it died in 2024. So I'm not really hopeful for another legendary game to steal my heart. Though, if you're fiending for content, you can play Love Live Paradise for the PS Vita, or Love Live School Idol Festival After School Activity on the PS4, or even Yohane the Parhelion Nuzumu in the Mirage on the PC, the Switch, and the PS4 and 5 if you're really dying for some of that Love Live content. One thing that All-Stars did really well was sound effects with the gameplay. Whenever you had to do different holds or whatnot, there'd be like this like sparkly glitter sound and confetti would pop up on the screen. I showed Darian last night and he said it was like crack for your brain, so I don't think I'm crazy. But since it was a rhythm game, it would be on time with the music, which really added the fun to playing it. There really wasn't a point of me saying this other than getting to talk about the game I really loved and I thought it was awesome. And finally, to flex, I want to say that I had at least 39 idolized ultra rare cards before the game shut down. Any whoosies, that ends up my little 5 seconds of talking for now. But Wyatt, take it away. Ooh, money! Who is it? Do you have a donation?
Yeah. 1 second.
I'm waiting. It's Les's grandma? Thank you, Les's grandma. Woo! Thank you so much for donating. Yay! All right, Wyatt, take it away.
Thank you. After the break, we discussed the ASG Multiverse. Imagine if I was skinny and weak instead of buff and incredibly strong. Why are you guys laughing? All Systems Go will be right back.
We hit the donation goal. Thank you, Lass's parents, for that. Woo!
Cash money bankus.
What does that even mean?
Choices. They are something all of us constantly look back to, pondering about a single word, if. Thinking, if I do things differently, where would I be now? Maybe life would still be the same. Maybe things would be worse or better. Some say each of our choices spun a new universe into existence. The outcome of the word if are infinite in this vast cosmic web that binds realities upon realities on top of one another. If also applies to our constant and yet ever-changing show, All System Go. Welcome to a section of ASG Beyond Space and Time. I am your host, Andy Prishashiwawat, and I want to be clear. I definitely am not parodying Mr. Door from Alan Wake 2 by dressing up and acting like this. Is that clear? Okay. Also, the multiverse is a fascinating concept that presents an infinite number of possibilities. And if you think it is lazy writing, then you have not seen a good multiversal story. Anyways, join us to experience what the cast members have seen perhaps created inside the in-betweens of the infinite realities in ASG verse. So,
wow, what an intro.
Yeah, wow,
Dang.
okay.
So, what have you seen through the fabric of space and time, Eric?
I've seen a world. The show is called All Systems Stop.
Oh no.
We're all wearing like leather jackets with like sunglasses, and like instead of complaining and arguing about the things we do, like the things we watch and play, we just compliment each other. It's a strange, awful universe. One could even call it the anti-verse for how different it is.
Alrighty then.
There, everyone has goatees too. That's also the other thing.
Oh,
That
okay.
sounds
Everyone?
really
Yes,
interesting.
everyone.
Okay.
Except for Grant, oddly enough.
Oh shoot. Guess I'll leave.
I can't imagine Grant without a goatee, so.
Yeah.
But I think if you really did look at the ASG verse, I think the immediate one is just the only one I think matters is the one where Sammy sits on the left and Wyatt sits on the right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
That is way too radical,
Listen.
Eric. I'm not sure if we can
We gotta
handle
keep
that.
PG for the stream, all right? Let's.
I have radical
go
ideas.
crazy.
What can I say?
It is a possibility.
No, don't even entertain that.
Why? Just why?
Why? What? What? Maybe in other universes, Wyatt likes sitting on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be interesting. So, what have you seen through the fabric of space and time, Anne-Marie?
I have seen a world where we get donations.
Perfect
In
timing.
that
Cash
evil
Money
universe,
Vegas.
we also don't get donations.
Oh no!
Oh, shout out
That
to
would
our
be bad.
new student media director, Katrina Chandler. Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But in my universe, I see that I see that a universe where we actually make mainstream content that people actually know what we're talking about. It's a horrible, horrible universe. We don't get to talk about our niches at all. We're just stuck talking about Five Nights at Freddy's forever and stuck talking about Fortnite forever. Just things in the mainstream that we never really get intelligent thoughts about. Oh,
Another donation.
another donation from Gigi. Thank you, Gigi, for the donation.
Thank you.
It's actually Gigi.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
It's
Thank you,
Actually,
Gigi.
okay.
and
You got someone's name wrong.
Dang, that's
And-
embarrassing, actually.
and in my Bizarro universe, we don't actually each other. It's a very horrible place.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
sounds like a universe where people who are nerds cannot live in.
It isn't.
Also, the Fortnite part, that just scares me.
I can make it this universe. I can do more.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're already halfway there with the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff.
Yeah.
If we incorporate Fortnite, we'll enter the dark.
There's a new chapter. I
the
can
dark
cover that.
times.
We can
Yeah.
make it this reality.
That is
No,
true.
I'm good.
If you want to, Eric. No one. Who's gonna stop you?
Multiverse is mine to command.
Shut it down. Cut it. Cut the stream.
All right. So, what have you seen, Brian?
In our universe, our ASG characters, well, we all have powers. Because why not? That seems to be a popular multiversal thing. Also, I was granted the power of Primus. Yes, Transformers. Also, funny enough, how do I put this? Jenny gets like light abilities and turns into like laser light.
That's cool.
I can see her turning into like this pinkish outfit with a glowing yellow eyeball, just staring you down. And she's like, laser, just wipes you out of the. Snap of fingers and a wave of a hand. You're out of
So
existence.
Jenny, in this universe, Jenny's big brother, just giant eye,
Did-
laser
That's
coming
it,
down.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
the
Did you
giant eye on
just
the
like
screen.
make a death glare actually deadly?
Possibly. I mean, have you seen Jenny's stairs? Do not cancel me.
Jenny's Big Brother confirmed. 2024.
Nice.
What about everyone else's powers?
I'm trying to think. Everyone else most of the time just gets like controller buff abilities. I mean, A, B, A, Y start.
Oh.
And you just like throw a controller. Hey, controller yo-yo.
Controller.
Mine.
I don't think throwing a Wii remote is a superpower.
Maybe they can like shoot controllers from their hands.
They can do
you
that.
know,
I
Like,
can see
like
that.
projectiles.
Maybe it's really strong. Like
Yeah, there you go.
Thor's
That's
hammer.
not what was
They
described.
have super strength only when throwing
What I heard
controllers.
is using a Wiimote and nunchuck like a flail.
Actually, I wanna be able to throw a Nokia phone, like from back in the days.
Oh,
that could be
wow.
funny.
Like being able to be as indestructible as a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Add Coleman to it. Bro's got like ensemble indestructible armor. Buff and
What's the armor?
I don't know. What's the strongest metal out there?
That's this universe.
Nokia.
What? Okay. Sounds like this is a little bit of a work in progress.
Yes.
It's okay.
All right. you mentioned you got the power of Primus from Transformers.
Yes.
Do you think anyone else got the power of Unicron?
I mean, it wouldn't be fair if they didn't. The universe has got to balance itself.
Yeah, that is true.
But what about you, Grant?
Okay, so basically it's it'll make a lot more sense if you watch the the election video from last Thursday, but it'll basically be all oh, there
Cash
we go.
money.
More money.
Money, yay!
Coleman donated $5.
Thank
Yay,
you,
Coleman.
Whoa.
Thank you, Coleman.
Go Junior.
Whoa.
It'll basically be all serpents go, and it's a world where all but one of us is a lizard person, and the plot is basically this lizard person is trying to hide amongst the cast, and your identity as a lizard person is based off of how nerdy you are, and so the entire show is all of us trying to out-nerd each other to prove that we're real lizard people.
So I'm confused. Is this based off the idea that none of us are lizards, or that
No,
in
all
this
of
world?
us, everyone but one of us is a
Wait,
lizard person,
so
and
we're-
so the idea is
We're playing Among Us?
kind of, except there's no murder
Are you
necessarily.
trying to tell me that in this universe there's a singular lizard hiding among us?
So the lizard is the
Or-
imposter.
Listen, I didn't say anything.
Wait,
all
I
right?
think we're all lizards,
that's
but
your implication.
there's one singular human.
Yeah,
and
there's
us-
one human,
Okay.
and your your lizard person identity is based off of how nerdy you are. So you want to prove that you're the nerdiest there to prove that you're like the most lizard of the lizard people.
And
But that makes it sound like in this universe, normally there are everyone human except for one.
Listen,
lizard
you can
guy.
draw your own conclusions, man. I didn't listen. I didn't say it.
So we're more lizard the nerdier we are. Like,
Yes.
Like if someone is like a super like nerd, they have like more scales.
Sure.
Or, okay.
I'm not concerned with the power scaling here.
Yeah,
What are
the
you trying
power
to tell
scaling
me?
doesn't matter. It's just like a general like I'm saying that the human is trying to prove that they're the nerdiest there in order to like push like suspicion off of them.
Is the
So
tongue
it's
a
Among
weapon?
Us.
Well, no, because there's no you're not murdering anyone. It's more like yeah, actually no. Not
It's
really.
more like a
who's the
competition,
normal guy in this,
right?
Cash money.
Money.
That's
Hello.
that's the game. You have
I
to
like
figure out.
money.
Big Brother is watching.
Amory, this was under your name.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot. Oh no.
What? Oh, okay. Thank you, Big Brother. Wait, is that my brother Michael?
I was gonna say, do you
I'm
have an
the-
older brother?
Because he's my little brother. I'm confused.
You have a secret brother. He just announced himself.
Long lost brother.
Yeah. Look, if I told you who the lizard person was, then it would be boring. All right, that's.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Is the tongue a weapon? Is the
Wait,
question.
it might be my
That
friend
depends.
Tim. I don't know. I don't know.
Whoever it is, they're watching.
Yep.
That's. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Mysteries can be really fascinating, and I love the conspiracy of lizard people, so that could be a fun thing to explore.
What have you seen in the multiverse, Andy?
I don't know if I should say, but
You have to.
I have seen I have seen a multiverse where Sophia is the de facto showrunner and she got everyone mind controlled and
Okay.
Oh.
and everyone still thinks Jenny.
More
Cash money.
Money!
So Sophia is Big Brother.
Mike,
Yep.
Mike
She's the
Honcho.
overlord in that universe.
Anybody know a Mike Honcho?
Oh Jesus.
Grant?
Honcho?
Why are you looking at me?
You would have said something.
I do not know.
Well,
who
thank
that
you,
is.
Mike Honcho, for the $6.90.
My eyes ain't so good.
I can't see.
I love how Anne-Marie, I could see your mind slowly processing that. That was beautiful. That was perfect.
Yay!
Anyways.
For the children.
Yes.
We do this for the kids.
For the children, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so in this universe, Sophia has everyone under mind control with a device called an iPhone. And that's not with an I, that's E-Y-E.
That's the power of Be Real.
Wait. Wait, so what is she controlling us to do?
To be the slave of the show. we do the show
That's
until
just
we
this
die.
universe.
That's what we already do that every week. That's just
We already
normal.
skipped to that point. I this was a premonition of
the future, maybe
5 seconds of the future.
Yeah.
Is she controlling us to like actually behave and not be like hooligans?
Yeah, probably.
Or to be like, everyone's like her, does the same thing, likes the same thing, we're all one-minded, one
So,
person.
oh, like a hive mind. So
Yeah.
so we're all obsessed with Snoopy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
And we like peanuts.
And
I like the Snoopy verse. I'm down with being.
yeah,
I'm cool
okay.
with that, yeah.
Snoopyverse.
Joe.
Yeah, Snoopy's really funny when he cries. So.
Whoa.
What?
Snoopy's very funny.
Hey.
Have you not seen the
No.
animation?
Yeah,
It's
I
good, man.
have.
You deserve
It's
this.
funny. Then who'd be Woodstock?
Yeah, even Family Guy like parody it like I think twice. Pretty sure they did it twice. One time with Peter crying like Snoopy, and the other time was Brian. So that's really funny.
I'm personally very sold on the Joe Cooler verse.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Another universe could be ASG where we don't have to obey Dahab.
Oh. Oh gosh.
It's just no holds barred.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cosmic rule.
Yeah.
So-
Just holds together no matter what.
So ASG verse where we're allowed to swear, I don't think we can handle that.
We get canceled.
It'd be a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God said no. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry.
Strike him down.
Don't
Strike him down.
I'm sorry, please.
Jenny
Blasphemy.
shall smite thee.
Blasphemy.
Oh, no.
I think another universe that.
Oh, no.
Big Brother is watching.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm cooked.
You are cooked.
Oh, no.
Barbecue chicken.
Oh, shoot.
I think another universe that could be interesting is that we are ASG, but we do it as low budget as possible.
So ASG.
I feel like we kind of spinning
Again,
a circle on that one.
Now.
That's just where we are.
Wait, ASG, but we do have a budget.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
I use this for tax write-offs and tax write-offs only.
ASG, but we have like the budget of like actual like TV show.
Or a studio in general.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
that could be interesting.
Yeah, so we could actually like have our little mind prism ideas be projected into real life.
ASG would get paid for our work.
Yeah.
Someone invent that. Mind broadcasters of imagination. Anything comes in a hologram out of light, and
Oh,
it just
yeah.
exists. That we need that.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
How about? Let's see. How about ASG where everyone has a cat? Cause I miss my cat. So.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, how many people
I like cats.
here have cats? I feel like that's probably a lot
I
of
know,
us.
but they are adorable.
I have a
Are there a lot of
Doge.
people with cats?
I don't have my own cat, but I have my roommate's cat Boots. He likes to bum rush his way out of the door when I'm trying to leave, so that's fun.
It's a good name for a cat.
So wait, does this work like Pokemon? It's like everybody just gets like a partner? Like everybody has
Ooh.
Yeah, basically.
Roll the ball.
Are they
be
like
cool.
special at all, or are they just like normal cats?
Can they have like little fun abilities?
So
Like,
they're
Oh,
Pokemon.
yeah,
They're
for
Pokemon.
sure.
They're literally Pokemon.
If I treat it well enough, does it give me superpowers?
Yeah.
What's up?
if you treat it well enough, will it like evolve? Like
Oh.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Sylveon?
that should be.
Eevee.
Like
in
I'll
general.
treat the cat nice. It's a cat. Like I'll treat a
Yes,
pet
yeah,
nice,
I
but
know,
like
yeah.
I like some incentive here.
Yeah, they should evolve into something really powerful and.
a lion.
So it just turns into it's just a world where cats turn into lions.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
reality, almost.
What?
What?
Oh, they're a cat family.
What?
Yeah,
Explain.
A
What
house cat
reality?
isn't turning into a lion.
Not that I've seen.
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
Pyroar.
What reality do you live in that like the average house cat just becomes like a ferocious lion?
If we're going to the Poke universe, that's Letleo evolving into Pyroar.
But you said
Leo
that.
looks like
Okay.
a cub.
I thought
That's
you were
like a
talking
baby
about-
lion.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Also, like cats kind of devolve from bigger cats. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
about that. So like
They're,
Pretty sure they all come from birds,
they're
actually.
going back to their roots.
through.
I think
No,
we.
it's not.
I think we have,
ASG, but we're all cats.
I think we have a question from
That
the
could be
peanut
fun.
gallery.
I don't think we do.
No.
All right. Do you guys have any other universes that you've seen?
ASG,
Oh no.
but
Oh, God.
the Kingdom Hearts videos happen less.
Oh.
You're never seeing that.
I don't know
That's
about
not
that. I don't know
happening.
about that, man. I can't imagine that.
Oh man.
I think ASG, but Wyatt and Sammy are not married.
Oh.
Not? Got a lot of questions.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't know where that came from.
All right, but that's all of the time we have today. Well, that's a wrap for this section of our show. Or is it a choice that weaved another version of our show into existence? Perhaps versions. Infinite choices upon infinite shows. Who's to say what's spun from our choices? In the vast multiverse, everything changes and yet is constant. The same applies in ASG verse. Speaking of choices, making choices can often come with a chance of jeopardizing one's fate. Next up on ASG is Jeopardy. All systems go. We'll be right back.
Hello all, and welcome back to the beloved ASG Jeopardy that we do for some of the extra lives. I have personally been losing my mind over this for the past, I don't know how long, so I think it's time to introduce our teams. So, for what is your team name?
We're the winners.
The winners? Okay. So for the team winners, we have... That's
Don't
tough.
worry about that.
I'm Ryan. I'm Cameron.
I'm Sammy.
I'm Tyler.
Yay, hooray. And then for team...
Yeah, reptilians.
I was going to call us the square wheels.
Good.
I was gonna say something. Lizards.
So good.
Something.
Squared-wheeled reptilioids.
There we go.
Okay, and now for the team square-wheeled reptilioids, we have...
Grant.
Eric.
Wyatt.
Thank you. Woohoo. And I'm your beautiful, lovely host, Jenny. All right. So, to start off, we should have the board show up. Whoa,
Oh.
cha-ching! We got money. We got Lisa Tolliver Lehman with $25. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's more elegant, yeah.
All right. So, now we can get to our actual categories. So, our categories are, we have consoles, video game music, voice actors, video game movies, A-Block, and Shonen Jump. All right? Is everyone feeling good about that? Why is there two 200s? That one's 100. I'm stupid, okay?
It's called Big Money, Sammy.
Yeah, come on,
You
try
might
to
not have
keep
heard
up.
of it.
Sam,
I'm
you
just
can't
bad
just
at
question
typing, I think.
everything.
So, I want someone from each team. How about Cam and Lass, since you're closer to each other? Play each other rock, paper, scissors to decide who will go first.
If you screw this up,
Are we doing are we going like 1, 2, 3, go?
I go on shoot.
Okay, good.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
All right, so your team is going first. What would you
Insane
like?
words.
That was the most exciting part of the
Just
episode.
for a second. You just pick anything.
Consoles for 200?
Consoles for 200. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This Nintendo handheld, released in 2013 as a variant of the Nintendo 3DS, targeted... Who was that? Who was that?
That was me.
That was you? All right, what is it?
I was going to say probably the 2DS.
That is not the correct answer format. All right, I'm going to keep going. Remember how Jeopardy is. You answer the question. All right, targeted at a younger audience than the other members. Who is that?
What is the 2DS?
What is the 2DS? Thank you. Yes, that is correct. So we have 200 for what is your name? The winners?
Yes.
The winners.
To be fair, you didn't explain that at the beginning.
I think you should know that if you've watched Jeopardy.
Are they allowed to
How many people have
interrupt?
actually
I don't
watched
remember.
Jeopardy though?
I am not going to take points off for incorrect answers because I don't feel like it.
Are we allowed to interrupt with the buzzer? I thought that was more of an
I mean,
thing.
I would appreciate if you didn't interrupt me in the middle of a sentence, but
Gotcha.
if you just have to press that button, I guess you can. Winners, and then you guys are square-wheeled,
Sitting on my
Square-wheeled reptilioids.
wheeled
very
reptilioids. Okay.
Make sure you get reptilia actually the way it's spelled.
Please
right.
make sure you
It's
get
very
wheel in there.
important. Shut up.
We're not squares.
Okay. So the winners now have 200, and consoles for 200 is now off of there. See, everyone, clap for my lovely.
Oh my
graphics
God.
designer. And everyone clap for Joe. our
Thank you,
senior
Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. So, who got that? Sammy. Sammy, what would you like?
Voice actors for 100. Please.
Voice actors for 100. Okay. So, let me flip to that one. Where's voice? There it is. Voice actors for 100. This UCLA alumni is best known for voicing characters including Kirito, Eren Yeager, and Cat Noir.
Oh shoot.
Who is that? Laz? Who is that?
Who is Bryce Papenbrook?
Correct. So you get 100 there.
You know what?
I didn't get that.
I saw his
I
face
got
in my
it.
head, but I
knew
forgot
it,
his
but I
name.
didn't-
I was considering just being like Matt Mercer, and that's like a 50% chance I'm right.
Don't you love your
Oh, I feel like it's
All
like
right.
the 100.
Lovely job.
He's
Okay, so
everywhere.
Laz, what would you like
Oh,
next?
that was 100? Okay.
Cha-ching! Okay, we got
Ah.
Cash ready.
Is it the same person again?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold on. Kitty
Kitty
cat!
cat.
$20!
It's an otter.
Yay!
The kitty cat.
Thank you, kitty cat. Meow. Thank you.
Meow.
And back to our. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to censor me
Yeah, we do. Okay, so last.
on this
what would you like?
Jeopardy game.
I'd like to redeem myself. Consoles for 300.
Consoles for 300. Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, that's getting a lot of us.
This Sony handheld launched in North America in 2012 as a successor to the PSP. Who is that?
Me.
What is?
What is?
Whoa! I mean, you can give it to us if you
Don't
want.
stop saying it again.
No, you go. You go.
What is the PS Vita?
Correct.
Wait, so are we allowing interrupting? Because I've been waiting for you to finish, but Eric just did it right there.
I mean,
Try harder, I guess.
if you gotta sue.
I thought
said she would
interrupting was like
prefer
an
saying it.
unactually thing.
What difference
What's the
does
point of
that
that,
make?
then?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read it.
If you want to, you
That
can
defeats the
interrupt.
point of the-
Exactly.
The rest of the game. What would you rather us do?
You're gonna get interrupted.
Just interrupt me.
Okay. I knew that answer. I just didn't interrupt. Like,
Same.
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Who just pressed their button? It was one of the people with a light that doesn't work. Okay. Anyways, that was for 300, correct?
Yes.
Who's whispering about me?
No one?
Anyways, so
It's literally Spencer's headset over
Eric.
there.
What are you talking about? You guys talking about me?
Shonen Jump 500.
Shonen Jump for
Oh,
500.
500. Let's go.
Losing points.
Let's go.
Shonen Jump for 500.
That's
So,
your Beyblade.
you're not gonna get this.
Whoa.
This repetitive musical Shonen Jump title ran between 2021 and 2023 with 8 volumes as of November 1st, 2024 at 9 p.m.
Oh.
Yo, I have no idea.
What?
What?
Musical shonen.
I just want to
All
hit
right.
it and say Death Note. I
I'll
think
give
that'd be
you
really
5,
funny.
4, 3. Who's that?
Death Note. He said
Death
it.
Note musical.
3, 2, 1. Okay, the correct answer is what is PPPPPP?
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
That can't be real.
That is real. Look it up. It's on Wikipedia.
So if one of
Yeah,
us
because that's real life.
How about you read a book, Tyler?
Correct.
Is it Bobo Bo, Bobo Bo, Bobo Bo?
That would have been a better answer.
Also, why not 7
No one
Ps?
has that point. So now, since you were the last one who got a point, what would you like to go for?
Oh, sweet.
It's insane.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
We can just keep
Bob
getting them
Barker
wrong.
died for this.
We don't lose
That's the
points.
strat.
Just-
Video game music 400.
Video game music for 400. Okay, let me flip to that. Video game music
This is
for
for science.
400.
I'm figuring out the difficulty scale.
They put me on the wrong team,
They're
man.
not very
I wanna
consistent,
win.
just letting you know. So, this 1978 Taito game was the first to ever have a continuous soundtrack in the background.
Ah!
4, 3, 2, 1. Who was that? Who buzzed?
Not me.
Oh, I buzz on
Oh.
I'm sorry. E.T. Sorry, 2600.
Stop pressing the button. What?
That one wasn't
What
me.
is Tetris?
No.
Really?
What is?
1978.
Stop.
Donkey
I already got
Kong.
the one.
Oh.
Pong?
What is Space Invaders?
Oh.
I was gonna guess Galaga.
I never would have
Cash
guessed that.
money.
We got a donation. Cha-ching. Let's see who it is. Dana Pulling. Yay! Thank you.
$15 for polling.
Thank you very much. So, now, since you're the last person who got one right, what would you
Please
like
tell
to
me
go
this isn't just a
for?
game.
god.
I was gonna do a 200, but that's how losers
Make up your mind over here.
Video game music 500.
Let's go.
Music for 500. Okay.
I'm just gonna take them all off the board and like, what's
This song gave you rest.
All right.
in Ocarina
Oh,
of
this one's
Time.
kind of mean. I'm sorry. This video game sample sound features at 18 seconds into BTS's War of Hormone.
You have to specify the game.
What?
That wasn't real.
The
That's
sound
not
effect.
English.
Oh, the sound of. Ooh.
This is real.
The sound effect. Wait, the name of the sound effect or the name of the video game it's from?
The name of the sound effect.
Okay.
All right. Yes, who was that?
That was me. The Mario mushroom sound.
Correct.
What is the Mario mushroom sound?
He didn't say it right.
I said it right.
He said it right. He did say it right the second time.
No, he didn't say it right. He did it.
Yes,
Hey,
he did. He
no
said-
one called him out for not saying Uno, so it's okay.
That's true.
That's completely different. I thought we were playing Catan.
Coin.
It works exactly.
Wait, what is the Mario coin?
Stop pressing the button.
Sorry, I want justice.
He got it correctly.
He got it right. Come on, you
say
didn't
the
call.
format. We've established.
That's
from the
not
beginning.
his fault.
The very first question we established.
Okay, but
He said the format before anyone was corrected on him.
And then he
How's
did
it going
say
on the
correctly.
sound team right now.
But she already said correct, so you guys at minimum should not get a chance to steal. There's that.
I'll accept that. No stealing.
Jenny,
but
is that?
I want the points.
This is
No
unbelievable.
points for you.
Come on, he said it right.
Hang on.
He
We
said
can
it right, and then he
compromise.
said
Nobody
correct,
gets
and
the
he immediately
points,
said
and he
it
gets to pick the
correctly.
next thing.
No. I think we should fight it out.
Do they get points or not?
Grant, I
Okay.
will destroy you.
No, I know.
Okay, let's do
I'm
it.
gonna give you half points because I did tell you that it was correct, but you did not answer in the correct format.
This is ridiculous.
This is unbelievable.
This happened
I'm
last
leaving.
year, too.
This is insane.
Wow. You get to go again.
What
Guys,
is this?
You
Some
guys should
kind
be
of
thanking
all
your lucky
systems
stars
go?
for that
Feels
handicap.
ridiculous.
lopsided.
Why? I don't want to hear from you right now.
Hey,
Oh.
quiet coyotes. Okay, Eric.
Oh, right. I get to say it.
Say it right.
I'm sorry. I just saw low tier god flash in front of my eyes.
With the quiet coyotes.
Counts as 500.
Consoles for 500.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is fun.
Not like your mean strategy.
This rapper, best known for his work in the mid. who's
That's
that?
me.
Yes.
Soldier Boy.
what is Soldier Boy? What is Soldier
What
Boy?
is Who is Soldier Boy?
Who is Soldier Boy? Correct.
That's the
500.
third time. What?
Okay.
That's
If
crazy.
y'all did it,
They did,
Yeah, that's
they
not
have to-
fair.
we
Come on.
get it.
It's not his fault.
They
You
did
said
the
it correct
exact
before he
same
had the chance to
thing,
say who
except
the
on-
No,
Or
but I
had
already
just
said
been
correct.
I feel like I should
you.
get
did-
extra points for how
Same.
quickly
Well,
I
yeah,
got
but
it.
that's your fault, not
But
his.
they did
It's
the
my
exact
fault.
same thing.
That
on
you
the
like
video.
said.
It's
You
not
didn't
your
correct
fault.
me. I'm sorry. Forgive me. You're right. I'm so sorry.
This Jeopardy
No,
game is falling
forgive me.
apart,
Forgive me.
and no one's
Sorry.
listening.
Just like actual Jeopardy.
We can still come back.
Oh my God! I feared for my life.
I-
for a
I know I
second.
said I wasn't going to do negative points, but I
Video
don't
games,
like your
video
guys'
games,
attitude.
yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I feared for my
It
life.
was immediately after just establishing that you have to do that. and look at
I'll
video
give them
games.
250 then. I will
Yeah.
be fair. I'll
Only
give them
because it's on the same.
250.
I just got them 250 points.
What are you guys talking about?
We're strategizing because we're good at the game.
Guys, I just
I
saw
knew
the
it was
face of
Soulja
God
Boy.
flash before me.
Okay,
And it was
so
weeping.
I did actually say his name was Big Draco in there, if that's what you were going to say. Because I thought, did you just say Big Draco? Okay, yeah. Anyways, so.
That's the scariest thing that's ever happened to
Tyler,
me.
what would you like?
We'll take voice actors for 200.
Voice actors for 200. All right. This Japanese voice actress voiced Doraemon for 30 years.
Oh.
Was that Wyatt?
Who is?
You don't know the answer, do you?
He doesn't remember.
He lost his train of thought.
You had the story.
I know I had this story, and I said her name.
Shut up! Sorry.
Sound out the words.
All right.
What
5,
is?
4. That's also a person to be who. 3.
Who is? What was that?
That was it saying that you haven't answered quickly enough.
Okay, well
2,
that was it then. It cut me out.
1. Okay. What the Sigma? Why is it mad at me?
What's going on? What's happening?
Oh
It's
shoot.
not going to explode. I
Is
think
this
it's
thing
just-
from a high school?
No.
Fellas, I'm so worried.
Watch this. Unplug it and plug it back in. What the Sigma?
Should one of us do like a buzz or?
One of you buzz.
Trying.
We can't.
It's not doing
it.
Yeah, we
No!
Broke it, Wyatt.
I didn't break anything. That's not.
You were the
happening.
last one to touch it.
Why?
I was not the last one to
I
touch
saw
it.
it.
Now we can't.
Oh,
Well,
that
there
was
we
an
go.
issue. I found it.
I just spammed it.
No, that wasn't it. Is I unplugged it. Okay. Anyways,
I hit the
so
same button 30 times.
all right. So
Yeah.
Tyler picked last.
who buzzed?
Nobody's buzzing.
Why it was?
There it is.
That was me
Yeah.
buzzing.
Okay.
I just buzzed it.
Who was that?
No one.
Nobody's
That
buzzing.
was just it resetting.
Yes, yeah.
That's just the sound it makes, I think.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
I
Why
buzzed
it's
again.
buzzing?
Someone on your side to buzz.
I am not touching anything.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks
I
like
think it
it's
might have been tweaking because someone might have pulled on their cord. A little too much.
these
I-
long. Yeah, someone yanked these.
I think that might be what happened. Okay, so anyone got anything?
Not at all.
5, 4, 3, 2. I'm very ashamed of you all.
I know.
Who is Nobuya Oyama? We recently covered her passing
Yep.
on ASG, and I'm very ashamed of all of you.
Wyatt's the one who told the story.
Yeah.
I should have known that.
I'm especially ashamed of you.
That's okay.
Okay.
So, Tyler, what would you like?
Voice actors 300.
Voice actors 300.
Okay.
Run it again.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back.
Okay. So, this studio.
No.
Oh, can you guys shut up? Who
Sorry.
buzzed?
Sammy.
Funimation is being.
Nope, it's not Funimation.
Oh,
Incorrect.
God.
Okay.
I wrote something.
Who was that?
That was an accident. My hand slipped.
This studio is responsible for the infamous Ghost Stories English dub, starring legends Hilary Hagg, Monica Ryle, Chris Patton, Rob Mungle, Christine Otten, and Greg Ayers. Who's that?
Me, I'm just going to take a wild guess. I wrote something about this. Shoot.
What is?
Funimation? Oh, what is Funimation?
No, that's what Sammy just said.
Oh, my bad. Shoot. Oh, my
5,
God. I literally
4,
wrote a paper about this.
3, what?
What? Can I just answer? It's a game show. What is Studio Bones?
No. 5, 4,
who was it?
3, 2.
What is...
You already answered. No.
Oh, we can't answer.
2,
Oh, okay.
1. What is ADV Studios?
Oh.
You're getting really mad at people for playing the game.
Yeah.
Well, they're not playing it right.
Jenny, just so you know, the question is coming up way before you even.
Glad I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cash
and-
money.
Just letting you know.
Oh,
Cash
donation.
money.
Child bride.
Child bride? That's not great.
Oh, no.
He's an adult.
Well, yeah, now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Guys, you're gonna break Jenny.
We're professional, guys.
Do not cancel me on Twitter.
In the eyes of the law.
No, do it on Instagram.
Everywhere.
I haven't known him when he was.
Okay, let's move on.
Anyways, so,
Next question.
Also, I know that the question's showing up, but I'm reading off of my notes, not off of that, so that's why I'm having some lag. Also, because I have bad handwriting. So, Tyler, what would you like to pick?
Let's do video game movies 100.
Thank you.
Video game movies 100. Let me get to that.
I can't believe I missed that last.
So,
Right before it.
X this out. Who is that? What? Are you not even gonna let me say a word? This 2020 film had many delays due to redesigning the characters because of negative social media responses to trailers.
Oh.
Sonic.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is the Sonic movie?
Incorrect.
What?
That's not the title.
Oh.
That is not the title.
We can never
We can't buzz.
Who buzzed?
I did, but it's not. I don't think mine is working.
No,
Well, it's because I didn't have it cleared yet.
Oh, well, I
also
was.
he got it.
You have it?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I was also. Okay,
My
well,
light
so-
doesn't light up, but I was mashing.
Yes, I know. Continue.
What is not a dog?
Correct.
this is bull. I was also spamming it.
After
Spam it
I
better,
undid
dude.
it, it took the first one who pressed the button.
I was
See?
confirming mine worked. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
So someone press it. Okay, now
we
try
just-
pressing it. Try pressing it. See, it's not gonna work because it's locked.
You guys were never.
I thought you meant.
See, now-
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Guys,
doing
I'm
it.
scared.
You should be.
You're awakening.
All right, that was 100, and it goes to Tyler.
It does
just
go to
on the
Tyler.
winner's side.
It
Okay.
goes exclusively to.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
Tyler.
Tyler's carrying.
Okay.
You guys messed
Let's
up
do
with
video
the
game
rest of
movies for 200.
So
What was
did
that?
you.
Video game movies 200.
Video game movies 200. Okay. Video game movies 200. Coleman defended this 1994
Oh.
Stephen E. Sousa film on episode 1's Guppy Tank. Who was that?
It's me.
Yes?
What is Street Fighter?
Correct.
Dang. I knew it had to be a
That was a pure guess.
Wasn't it like Street
I
Fighter
forgot.
2, the animated movie?
No, it was
specifically?
Street Fighter.
Okay, all right.
Because it was the Raul Silvia one, right?
It was one where Rod Julian and John Connor made it out.
Hard.
Yeah, Raul Silvia.
Well, anywho, Tyler.
Okay. I'll take Shonen Jump for 100.
Shonen Jump for 100, which says 200, but it should be 100. This ongoing pirate series started in what was that?
What is One Piece?
I think this guy's got custom controls.
Yeah,
How is that
it's
possible?
crazy. Literally, like
I'm on the same campus last time.
that's true, but
What game genie do you plug into your controller to decide how to
It doesn't light up. I thought I'd have the worst one, but it's just way better.
bro has all the GameCube extensions.
Okay, well, anyways, Tyler, what do you want next?
Yeah, you pick. Go ahead.
Don't do that to me. I'll take Shonen Jump for 200.
Okay, Shonen Jump for 200.
You earned it.
Where the heck? I haven't even read the question yet.
That's not
read
bad.
the
We
question
can't even
on the
read. I can't
screen.
even read
It's
it.
gonna happen.
Can you wait until I start reading at least, please? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. Please. Anyways,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
say like
that
one
one.
word. This person. Okay, who buzzed?
I did.
What is it?
Who is Gege Atuma?
Correct.
Got the last name too.
That's 200. 4 square wheel rep.
It's Akutami, I believe.
That's reptiloids. Thank you very much.
I'll do the
Who's
thing
doing
again.
that? Oh, it's the resetting the thing. Okay.
No, it's just I think someone pulled theirs a little too far.
I think it's when you press that button 5 times in a row.
I don't think so. 'Cause
No,
it's
this
been
sound
fine.
means
It
that
did it
Grandpa's
twice
still
when you
plugged
press
in.
that button 5 times in a row.
Guys, if we keep pissing off the machine, it's gonna blow up.
It's just am from I have no mouse.
Yes, pretty much.
Hate.
Worn out.
So that's why Tyler's winning.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can switch the inputs. This is really fun.
It's good now.
So what's the score?
It's very good now.
I haven't calculated it, but
You guys are winning by like 200.
your team has
Okay.
200, 500, if I can spell correctly, 250, 100, 200, 100. Square wheels, 100, 300, 250, 200.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
What is One Piece?
I was not keeping up, so I can't tell who's.
Okay,
who's
it's back.
embarrassing for.
Us.
All right, so was it you last time?
No.
Wyatt.
Wyatt, what would you like?
I could have
I
totally
would
stole
like video game movies for 500.
Video game movies for 500. Okay, let me pull that up. So, Edward Davis is credited as playing this character in 2019's Detective Pikachu.
that. I
Oh.
didn't watch that.
Who was that?
I did it.
No, Sammy's is lit up.
Both of those are
Oh
lit
yeah, they're
up.
both lit up.
Are both lit up?
Yeah.
I did not.
Weird.
It was him.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways,
Give it to
go.
Brian.
What is Mewtwo?
No.
Huh.
I don't even know
5,
I
4.
don't know.
What
Eric?
is Ditto?
No. 4,
Okay.
Is it the
3,
trainer kid?
2. Who's that? Laz.
What is Mr. Mime?
No. 2, 1. Okay, you're done.
Oh, okay.
That was after I hit 1. Okay. Who is boyfriend?
That was so obvious.
It's 500. I'm not gonna let you get it easily.
That's not even a
It
character.
was.
It was who,
But
not
it was
what.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's why I
fair
put in
enough.
quotation marks. Anyways.
I loved you in
So,
IMDb.
Wyatt.
A block for 400.
A block for 400. Okay, let me.
This is the one
I actually forgot that was a subject.
You
yeah.
or him?
It's who is the Doraemon voice actress?
A block for 400. In Sammy's story titled FTCW, they mentioned this new rule to make canceling a subscription easier.
That's me. What is it has to be the same number of steps as signing on or signing up for the thing?
I need a name.
What?
I need the name.
They mentioned this new rule.
The
new
ruling
rule.
had a name.
The title of the
Oh.
name.
Sammy's lit too.
Is it a rule or a ruling? Because that's two different things.
What is one clip?
Nope.
I know it somewhere in this.
5,
You're lit.
4, 3. It's been lit. 2, 1. All right. What is click to cancel?
Oh.
Right.
Watch your leg.
Sammy's is just perma-lit right now, and I don't feel like dealing with that. So,
I'm cool. I'm always.
who's that? Wyatt.
A block
You're
for
always
500.
A block for 500. Okay,
Insane.
let
After
me
not
find
getting
that one.
400.
Okay. So,
Everything.
Sammy covered this story on episode 1, where a big company was in some hot water.
That was me. What is Nintendo?
No.
What is Ubisoft?
No. Les?
What is Disney?
What about Disney?
What is
What happened with Disney?
Oh, we have to say what
Oh,
the.
that wasn't.
I know this. Oh, was it Disney Plus? What is Disney Plus?
Nope.
It was yours.
You said it
She
was
just said no.
Yeah.
Last, so.
Then why are you spam buttoning it?
because I thought it was Disney Plus, and you said that a second after not pressing the button.
Anyways, what?
What is that guy who couldn't sue Disney after signing up for the Disney Plus subscription?
No, but you're getting closer.
Oh, wait.
What?
The story is the dude's wife died in the restaurant at.
That's the
3,
same story.
2, 1. What is Peter Cushing's friend suing Disney
knew
because
it.
they used his likeness?
I never would have gotten that.
I knew it.
I feel like
That's
that was
why it's
after
500.
I'm a big
episode
Peter
one.
Cushing's guy.
I thought that was not episode 1.
It was.
I just couldn't remember the dude's name.
I checked in the rundown. I pinky
Okay,
promise.
okay.
I've checked all of this.
Gotcha. I figured. I'm saying I didn't remember.
All right,
We
so
need the big money.
Yeah.
Wyatt,
Yeah.
what do you want?
A block for 300.
Looks like we have a daily double.
Oh.
Thank you. All right, so
That's not how daily
On-
double works.
Take it up with a cop.
can you guys like shut up? On episode 3, Wyatt covered the retirement of this beloved gamer.
Who is the Skyrim grandma?
Correct.
Oh.
So that is 600 points. This is the daily double.
I hate it here.
That's what I thought it worked, Sammy.
No, daily. That's not how daily. I thought we were doing Jeopardy daily double. I didn't realize that's how it was working.
What is Jeopardy daily
What
double?
is going
you
on?
tell how many points you're betting, and then you either win or lose.
I'm too stupid for that.
Yeah. See,
Oh, yeah.
But that's.
I would have bet the entire thing.
All right, so
Yeah.
Tyler, what would you like?
Let's take video game movies for 300.
Video game movies for 300. Okay.
Slugterra.
Weird. I thought that was a show.
No, it is a show.
All right, for 300.
Yeah.
All right. Fred Amazon voiced this Mario movie Kingdom Ruler and Father.
Who is? No, Bowser was Jack Black. No.
Who is Cranky Kong?
Correct.
Nice.
I was about to get
I
that.
was gonna go with the
Mario
penguin.
movies.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Penguin.
I don't know. I
It
haven't
should.
seen the
Wait, try it.
movie.
See, it works.
The
It
penguin
just-
was it's Cyborg, right? Was it Kevin Michael Richardson? I thought it was Cyborg.
It's whatever one clicks first. What'd you say?
Either one of them.
Huh?
Nothing important.
Anyways,
Stupid.
so who got Eric? What would you like?
Consoles 400.
Consoles 400. Okay. This second generation home console released in North America in 1977 alongside 9 games, including Street Racer, and was discontinued. Who was that? That was you?
What is the Atari 600?
No. And was discontinued in 1992.
What is the Sega system?
No. Who was that?
What is the Atari 2600?
Correct.
Nice.
Thank you,
That
Class.
was
Thank
gonna
you
be
for
the
clutching
guess.
that up.
That was
I
the
I
that
could tell it was
crossed my
close
mind,
'cause
but
the
I'm
look on her
like,
face.
that can't be right that it was discontinued that late in the game.
That's what the internet said.
No, that's true.
It was an extremely successful.
Okay, so
That's good to know.
So
Laz, what would you like?
I'd like to finish off consoles.
Consoles. So consoles for 100. Ooh, this is gonna be really fast. This Microsoft console originally released in 2005 and had multiple redesigns slash. Who was that?
Me.
Wyatt?
Xbox. What is Xbox?
No.
Nope. Who was that?
I think it was me. What is the Xbox
360.
360?
Correct.
Yes! I was going to get that too.
I wanted to Foxy shows that shit.
Egg bug. It's the egg bug.
I really thought I heard an end to that that phrase in Spanish. I didn't think it'd go as
I was
long
trying
as
to
that.
The question was about
Okay,
the original
Sammy.
Xbox.
What would you like?
I will do A Block 200.
A Block 200? Okay, let me
Who is the voice
grab
actress
that.
for Doraemon?
It's bad. I don't even remember from the
All right.
Yo.
On episode 4, Wyatt talks about how the United States patent. I can't read my own handwriting. Who said that?
I think Sammy.
Yes.
What is superhero?
Nope.
Me. What is mutant?
No.
What is Super Babies?
Correct.
Dang it.
Doing this.
I was going to say, just let me finish the story.
You gotta go away with this.
You gotta go away with it.
Cam, I don't participate in it all.
What? I knew the cranky cone was.
I'm sorry, Cam.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, anyways, Tyler, what would you like?
Give me video game movies for 400.
Video game movies for 400. Let me grab that sheet. Okay. Video game movies for 400. I should clear this out. This actor played Vanessa in the FNAF movie. Who's that?
Air.
Oh God, I don't remember.
Why did you buzz in?
I don't know her.
I know the name.
I saw 5
If you know the name, then
I have no
buzz
clue,
in.
man.
I don't think we got it either. I don't know if we got it.
I don't think we do, but I don't think they do either, so it doesn't matter.
All right,
As long as we're taking the points off the board,
Who's
really.
that?
Who is Alexander Centersoft?
Nope.
Yes.
4,
I never heard it.
3, 2, 1. Who is Elizabeth Lale?
Oh,
I
her.
never would have known.
Her.
I forgot.
I don't know if I've ever
All right,
That's like
so
we all
who
did.
had the last
That's
one?
not your
Tyler,
fault.
Tyler, what would you like?
Yeah.
Cha-ching! Zach! Oh my God! Zach is sick today.
I
Thank
know
you for
him.
donating. We love you, Zach. Feel better.
Give me Shonen Jump for 300.
Shonen Jump for 300. Oh boy.
It's gonna be bad.
This Tetsuo Hara series began publication in 1983 and ran for 5 years, eventually being considered the most influential and best series of all time. Who's that?
Me.
Yes?
What is Death Note?
No.
Horror. 19.
Who's that?
What is Astro Boy?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's the Astro Boy.
It was 60s.
It's not.
Oh, maybe.
5,
I don't know.
4,
For 5
that?
years?
What is Bleach?
no.
No, that was
3,
2000s.
2,
3.
1. What is the Fist of the North Star?
Oh.
Everyone knows exactly as I said.
All right, so Tyler, what would you like?
I didn't realize that was that short.
Give me voice actors for 400.
Voice actors for 400. Okay. This voice actress voiced Katori Minami and also sang the ending theme to the quintessential quintuplets.
Oh, no, I got nothing.
I know who this is. This came from my brain.
This question was for Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who is Saki Fujita?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
5. Who's that?
Who is Tara Strong?
No. 3,
That'd be crazy, though.
2, 1.
Doraemon.
I'm actually pretty sure it wasn't even Tara who did like the English translation for her voice, but it's Aya Uchida. Shout out her.
Just guessing.
That's a good question.
Because I know she's also a voice actress for like.
Shut up. All right, Tyler, what would you like?
Right, let me get A block for 100.
A block for 100.
Clear
Oh, this
that.
is a good one.
I literally haven't gotten any of them.
You
What
got the
are talking
360.
about? Not the A block.
Okay. This All System Go showrunner and Jeopardy host wrote/writes. Who's that?
That was me.
Wait, no, mine's the one.
Okay, then it's yours.
So is theirs.
Was Jenny Silverhouse?
Correct. I wasn't going to give you the point if you didn't say my last name.
Dang.
Yes.
That was 100?
That was 100.
That's not good enough for us.
Tough. All right, so Eric, what would you like?
Video game music 300.
Video game music 300. It's on
No
this
one's really
page.
going for that one.
Okay.
I'm too scared.
This Final Fantasy composer worked with Square Enix up in.
Noboru Uematsu?
Correct.
Who is Noboru
Come on!
150.
We've already established half points.
I'm totally
was
fine
half
if we
point.
just say
That's
no one
half
gets
That
the
was
half
half
point.
points.
That's good stuff.
Jenny, please come back. Let us win.
No, we had the 600, so it's not.
Since when?
We
Yeah.
kind of brought it back with like 400 points, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got 601.
Yeah, they're definitely.
After that.
No, they're
It's
definitely
definitely
way ahead of us.
close. It's definitely close though.
I don't know. I don't think
Your
they
math
are
might
way
be off,
ahead
I
of
don't
us
know.
now.
Because well, they got that 600, remember?
All right, so Wyatt, what's the next one you want?
Shonen Jump for 400.
Shonen Jump for 400. Okay. It wasn't as good that time. I know. All right, so page is on. Here it is. This Yui Matsui character has held aliases like the Reaper.
I don't know who that is.
You know what?
Yui Matsui?
It's a writer.
I know it.
5. Yes.
Who's Koro Sensei?
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Koro Sensei from Assassination.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What?
Nice.
One of my favorite shows.
You don't watch bad animes? What's the matter?
I was going to guess.
I try to avoid it, typically.
I was going to
haven't
guess
seen it, I
Kira
don't
from
know.
Death Note and just see
All
what I
right,
guess.
so.
I just remembered he had this.
Laz, what do you want?
We need to have voice actors.
You know what, let's finish off voice actors.
500.
You fool.
All right. This person. No. This person voiced the Duke of Soliana in the 2006 Sonic the Hedgehog game.
I should have researched this. I knew it would be on here. That's the worst part.
Oh, dang it.
Because I asked you how to pronounce Soliana, right?
Yeah.
Am I saying it wrong?
Oh.
Someone get it. I don't know this.
I don't know it either.
I don't play Sonic games.
10 lines.
I don't even know the anime guys.
One of you get it.
I don't know.
He's a Sonic guy.
I know.
1. Who is that?
Eggman.
That was me. That was me.
Oh.
Who? I don't know. Random guess. Who is Steve Bloom? I don't
No.
know.
Who is David Wills? He also voiced SBO the Chameleon.
Good old
Bryce
SBO.
Pravro.
That was
He
the
like,
first question.
He was like 6 at that time.
I never heard it.
Book should have been all of
Laz, what would you like?
I guess.
A lot of choices.
Video game music for 2. Okay. This composer / Undertale creator started by making. Who's that?
Oh, jeez.
Me. Who is Toby Fox?
Correct.
Nice.
I was going for that, but.
All right, and then we're going to go into 100 in a
Okay.
second. I'm going to write this down. All right, then. For 100. This iconic electronic genre of music is typically made by using pulsing waveform generators.
I can't beat.
It wasn't reset.
What is chiptune?
Correct.
I was going to say synthwave.
Sorry, I thought I pressed the button. I don't think I pressed it fully. All right, so
That's going to be the clutch up point. I swear to
that's
God.
100.
That's going to be the one that
Maybe. I don't know.
4.
Fellas, I did all I could.
I was trying to speed
This is
run
in God's
360.
hands now.
I didn't know if you knew that, that's why I whispered.
So Jenny.
13,
Stop
14,
pumping hopium directly into
14
my
plus
veins.
14,
Hopium is
18,
crazy.
We're so last. I swear to
19,
God.
No, stop it.
19, and then 250, 150
Oh,
is
that Dana polling person. They
400, so that's 19
donated
plus
on my
400
thing.
is 2,300. You guys had 2,300.
Great.
And then you guys had 4, and then 4, and then
Me too.
what's
We had
4
the
plus
double
5? 9. 12,
I'd argue
13,
you all
13 plus
lost. I did my
6 is
best.
19, 200, 20, and then 22, and then 2450.
I told you not to do
guys
that.
won by
Dang it!
150.
If we had formatted those questions correctly, we would have won.
Oh my God!
Dang
All
it!
right. Anything you 4 would like to say before you give up your mic privileges?
I called my shot.
I think
What?
these controls were weighted.
Yeah, these were
The entire
rigged.
time. That's my
Rigged
What?
controls.
How? Hearsay.
The machines are rigged, guys.
All right. Anyways,
What is
I
buzzing?
called my
choose
shot.
your buzzers, please and thank you, and then you 4 can go off screen and exchange your mics with our next contestants. Oh, it's mad
Oh,
because
we're
it
playing
pulled
another
again.
game.
I'm gonna cry.
I thought it was just the one.
Baby
I think we
girl.
keep our score from the first one. So
That would be really cool.
We can't. It starts blank.
Yeah,
No.
I literally never heard
I thought so.
anybody tell me about it.
All right.
I'm being
So,
completely honest, I don't think
I'm
we're
scared.
I know. I wrote them hard on purpose.
I had the 360.
No one here's listening.
You just beat me to it. I had the 360 in head though.
Ryan, aren't you? Are you?
Hey Wyatt. Wyatt. Xbox.
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 Redbox.
I cost my team a JoJo question last semester because
Redbox.
like it was like this character was famous for saying it was me. And I was like,
D.O.
oh
Dio
Brando.
da was my answer, and Jenny just like looked at me, deadpan, like I just killed a cat. Like, it was so sad. She gave me the pity voice.
Here's my question: was the answer Dio all caps, or was it Dio Brando?
It was. I think it was just what is Dio? Who is Dio? It should be what? Because Dio gave up his humanity. He's not a person.
Dio had a kid. He's a guy.
Just an idea. If you stand a little more offside, the camera can see the TV better.
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh.
I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to trip over this, which is why I've been like kind of in the middle. I've been moving to each side.
Should we get our thing?
No, we absolutely did. Are you kidding me?
We are the kings. Of
Can you
Skyline.
be quiet? Thank you. All right, so we're about to bring in our next group of people. So we have our reigning champions, the winners. Yes, that's fine. We have our reigning champions, the winners. And our other team, what team would you like to have the name? That was not a sentence.
Oh.
Anime was a mistake.
What?
Anime was a mistake.
Team
Team Anime was a mistake.
I mean, Ryan is the alumni god here,
It's okay,
so he
but
gets
I-
to make the team name.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so Team Anime was a mistake. Introduce yourself. Can you guys be quiet, please?
Hi, oh, sorry.
Charlene?
My name is Charlene.
That's not my name, it's your name.
I know, but you just called me that.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm back from the dead.
Woo!
Yay, Ryan. Hi, I'm Anne Marie.
Hello, I'm Coleman.
Word. Okay. So, now for this round, we have our categories, which include Fan Expo Cleveland, it'll show up eventually, board and tabletop games, ASG history, Sonic, and... What do you mean? Oh well, Sonic, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Nintendo.
I'm gonna get like dead in the robot.
So,
Do I? No.
I guess I will let you guys have a chance since they have already had a lot of time to do this.
Maybe you take
Yeah.
What would you like to pick? It's not showing up, but that's a-okay.
Is it just
So,
one of us?
There we go.
which
one of
one
us is picking?
these? Or actually, one of you pick. How about Ryan? Goes
Yeah,
first?
let's have Ryan goes first. Ryan.
Back from
Let's
the dead.
do ASG history for 100.
ASG history for 100. Awesome. So, ASG originated under this organization under. Yes.
What is TV2?
Correct.
It's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair?
Because I didn't get the point.
R.I.P. TV2.
R.I.P. TV2.
Gone but not forgotten.
So anime was a mistake. It's already at 100. That's awesome. Okay, Ryan, what would you like to pick next?
Let's do ASG history 200.
ASG history
no.
200.
This
Keeping
is
up the
gonna be
streak.
rough.
Okay. So this alumni produced ASG for 5 semesters. Who's that?
Who is Ryan?
No.
Oh wait, no, his
I got
is glowing.
Who is Jade Denijas?
That is not how you say her last name, but it's Jade Denias.
Ah.
But correct.
I'm so sorry, Jade. Please forgive
Can
me.
we unplug mine and replug it till the light goes off?
Give me
I
like
keep
5
seeing
seconds.
my-
Give me like 5 seconds.
Okay.
I'm writing down 200 before I forget. Okay. You
Yes,
got
Monique.
cha-ching. Beth A. I'm pretty sure that's Zach's mom. Thank you, Zach's mom. We love you.
Thank
Shout
you,
out,
Mrs.
Beth.
Alt.
Thank you, Beth.
Thanks, Beth.
Don't pull it, please.
I was just trying to. Okay, it's off. And it turned back to cool.
That's just how it is.
Unfortunate.
Okie doke. So, I'm going to plug these back in to where they should be. And, okay, so, who got that?
That was me.
Coleman. Okay, Coleman, what would you like?
Let's do Nintendo for 200.
Nintendo for which one?
Nintendo for 200, 200.
Okay, for normal 200, I really thought I changed it so it wouldn't be 100, but oh well. Okay, so
You're doing great,
Nintendo
Jenny.
for 200. This Black Sugar Gang leader was the first female villain in a Nintendo game debuting in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Who's that?
That's me, I think. Isn't it like Princess
Wait,
Syrup or
Brian's is
something?
lit up.
I didn't mean interested, sorry. Who is Rosalina?
No, she's not a villain.
I don't know. Now mine's the auto list, so that's why.
Okay. Someone buzz?
That's me. Who is Captain Syrup?
Captain Syrup is correct.
Good thing you got it. Mine's on.
It came to me in the ether.
Nice.
Told you have Nintendo. Nintendo history.
It's the
Okay,
ghost of Miyamoto.
Tyler, what would you like?
I will take Sonic for 100.
Sonic for 100. Thank you, Joe, for fixing 100. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sonic for 100?
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Eggman gave Shadow the Hedgehog this alias in the Sonic 06 fandub alongside his, and I quote, blue gumball son of a redacted friend Sonic.
Wait,
I didn't watch
Shadow the
it.
Hedgehog is nice in a Sonic 06 fan dub.
It's an
We
alias.
would save that for the 500.
Yeah.
I thought this is a lot more commonly known than it is. Well, anyways. What is Hot Topic Wannabe?
Oh,
Oh.
I have seen that.
They call Shadow the Hedgehog a Hot Topic Wannabe.
They're
Noted.
right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. So, Tyler, what would you like?
I'll do board and tabletop games for 200.
Board and tabletop games for 200. It's like I gotta flip to the right sheet in that.
This is me.
I hate having a glitched one.
All right, so this current D&D publisher is a subsidiary of.
What is Wizards of the Coast?
Correct. 200 for the winners.
I thought that was the 100.
No,
No,
I
that's
said 200.
Cool.
Okay, what would you like, Sammy?
Board and tabletop 100, please.
Board and tabletop 100.
What is a spell slot?
This card game comes free on. Who was that?
That was me.
Yes, Anne-Marie?
What is Uno?
Correct.
Yes.
I have the oldest one known to man. I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
Do not finish that sentence. Okay. So, Anne-Marie, what would you like?
Fan Expo Cleveland for 200.
Yeah, I'm
Fan
just
Expo
gonna-
Cleveland
I'm
for
just gonna tag
200.
out.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know this one.
Sammy interviewed this voice actor and.
Mike McFarland. Who is Mike McFarland?
Correct. Okay. I'm gonna waive that because Ryan's my friend.
Wow. I love bias.
This whole place is a travesty.
Rigged. Okay, and.
Get in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You're not Brennan Lee
This
Mulligan.
is my game. I can decide. Okay, Ryan, what would you like?
Let's do Neon Genesis Evangelion for 100.
Neon Genesis Evangelion for 100. That sounds lovely. So
Me too.
we have. This character is known for his passivity.
Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't read my
no.
handwriting. Yes, who is that?
Who is Shinji?
She probably wants a last name.
Ikari? Who is Shinji Ikari?
Correct.
It's the when it got to like the weird moments with the comatose friend. I was like, ah.
Yeah, that's what got it. Comatose.
It's 100. It's
I
easy.
am.
Okay. So, Sammy, what would you like?
I'll do board and tabletop 300.
Board and tabletop 300. Let me
It's gonna
grab
be
that.
contained.
Okay. This overpowered card was banned less than 2 years. Who's that?
Me. What is Pot of Greed?
Correct.
When I draw Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Me neither.
I don't either. I just know the memes.
I play Malevolent Force.
Okay, Sammy, what would you like?
Board and tabletop 400.
Oh my god. Okay. This 1975 D&D module had heavy plot importance in Ready Player One, the book, and was also referenced in Episode 3's thumbnail.
What is the Tomb of Horrors?
Correct.
Oh. Let's go.
Because it was made because what's his face? The guy who started it just hated his players.
Okie doke. So, Tyler, what would you like?
I'll take board and tabletop games for 500.
We're not doing good.
All right.
It will change.
Monopoly, the popular Hasbro game, was based on this game by Lizzie Magie, a feminist anti-monopolist in 1903.
Oh crap.
I know, because that's like why I hate Monopoly.
I know Monopoly, but I don't know this.
That was made as a criticism of capitalism.
5,
It's just called Monopoly. Though.
4, 3. Who's that? Yes?
Property management?
Nope. 3, 2, 1. Okay. What is the Landlord's Game?
It's a
What is
lame
that?
name. I'm glad they changed it.
It's a game.
Never heard of it.
All right. So, Sammy, what would you like?
That was Tyler.
It was
That
Tyler?
was me,
It
yeah.
was? Okay, Tyler, what would you like?
I'll take Nintendo for 100.
Nintendo for 100. Let me flip to where
Captain
that
was
is.
the 200 option? What's gonna 500 be, man? It's gonna be
This
500.
was the location of the 2010 Winter Olympic Games.
Vancouver? What is Vancouver?
Correct.
I was gonna say London, but I'd be wrong.
I was gonna go Germany.
Is that half since I didn't start it?
No, because you finished it before I said correct.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like, Coleman?
Let's do ASG history for 300.
ASG history
I'm gonna
for
lose
300.
this one.
Okay.
Because they got Ryan, it's a ringer.
This season is the oldest available season on YouTube.
Ooh.
This one should have been 400, but I don't care.
What is season 9 of All Systems Go?
Nope.
What is season 10?
Nope.
What is season 15?
That's this one.
What is season 8?
No. 4, 3,
What is season 11?
2.
What is season 6?
Correct.
Thank you.
Oh!
Finally!
We got it!
So everyone's done something.
We shaped up, guys.
I'm so glad we're not losing points.
Yeah, thank God.
What did you say?
It only took us 4 guesses, but we got there.
Hey, man.
Season 15 is this one.
My mind went blank.
Go with the times, Brian.
I had a
Anyways.
brain fart, sorry.
Anyways, so Cam, what would you like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm scared.
The repercussions of your
Nintendo
actions.
500.
Nintendo 500.
We're gonna go for it.
All right.
His hat has the name W on
All right.
I'm afraid.
So, this third-party company manages the Nordic region's Nintendo operations.
What?
What is Next Level Games?
Nope.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know this one. Charlie.
What is Game Freak?
Nope. What?
What is ND Cube?
Nope.
Okay.
What is THQ Nordic? It's the only
No.
the Nordic
5,
one I know.
4, 3, 2, 1. What is Bergsala?
Oh, it's
Okay.
It's a third-party company.
I'm canceled.
I can understand why they can't break into the region.
True. All right, so who got the last question? Cam, what would you like?
Let's do ASG history 400.
ASG history for 400. This one, I should have switched it with the other one, but it's fine. Okay. Tony Perialis interviewed this voice actor.
I need to. Who is Charles Martinet?
Correct.
Oh, that's a
that's
a
awesome.
good person.
I miss Tony.
Apparently, light equals heat. My controller is overheating.
That's such a go.
My controller's hot. My
I'm
fingers.
sorry. I like
All
once I
right.
heard Tony, my brain went off.
Yep. Okay, Ryan, what would you like?
Let's do ASG history for 500.
For 500. Okay.
Okay,
We just
Ryan.
did 400, but that's okay. We haven't given you enough time to get that. So, for 500. This alumni wrote 4 stories and all teases every week from season 10 to season 12 and participated as a cast member from season 9 up until they graduated in 2023.
I think I got it.
Oh,
This one's green.
no, it's okay.
I
Go.
wish my light was on. No, you got it. Your light's on.
Your
you
light's
got
on.
it.
Oh,
Your
is
work.
it? Okay. Would that be Nick Payne? No,
Nope.
wait, no. Dang.
Sammy, yours lit up.
Seth Monroe.
No.
Dang, that's the only person I know.
Who is Jenica?
Nope.
Yeah, that was my guess.
I also don't know the last
That was
name.
me. Who was Anthony Fariga?
No, he's asking a question. Anthony, go ahead.
Who is Rowan Yost?
No. Roe only started in 2023. Go ahead.
Who is Jenna Alvin?
Correct. Who is Jenna Alpha?
Okay,
Yes.
so he gets 500 points.
How does Anthony get the game?
Well, because he remembered. Also, shout out Jenna. She was very nice. She was our writer, but when we had those.
So,
Shout out Jenna.
We had
I hope none of us get the points then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anthony gets
Anthony's
it
on
on his own.
Anthony's on his own
Anthony
team.
gets
He's on his
500.
own team.
All right.
Yes, Anthony has 500 now. Okay, all right. Well, no one else is going to get it right. So, Anthony, what would you like?
Let's do Nintendo for 300.
Nintendo for 300? Okie doke.
Goat.
Nintendo for 300. Nintendo released this expansion to add controller sensitivity in 2009.
What is Wii Motion Plus?
Correct.
Dang it.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
We should not have.
Good
advanced.
answer,
This
good
board was
answer.
built for them.
Yeah.
Women, Steve. All right, Coleman, what would you like?
When the
Threw off
board
whole
comes back.
paradigm.
It's okay, we got time.
Let's do Sonic for 200.
Sonic for 200. It's a daily double. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee! Okay, so let me find my page, wherever it is. I remember this question, but I don't remember like the actual words, but I remember writing it. Okay. This action popularized Sonic workers through many Sonic restaurants. Though many Sonic restaurants do not have workers deliver food. Yes.
I think
That was me. What is wear roller skates?
No. Be more specific. Okay.
What?
Do not have workers deliver food this way due to spills.
What is roller skating?
No. What about the roller skating?
The doing it?
What?
What is rollerblading?
No, I need you to be more specific.
How?
What is deliver food roller skating?
Correct.
That was dumb.
No. You know I can take you off of this still. She said except deliver food on roller skates.
Oh boy, now I have to choose.
That was quite.
All right, Sammy.
I'll do Fan Expo 24.
For what?
Yeah.
For 100. Sorry.
For 100. Okay.
What year is this
Fan 22
Expo held?
This person was not at Fan Expo Cleveland on the first day.
Who is Joe Ziak?
Correct. Who is Joe? Thank you, Joe.
Shouts to Josie. Yeah.
Shout out Joe.
Except Joe.
Shouts to Josie. Who's currently operating CG for our
I'm
Jeopardy
trying.
game.
I wasn't there.
Me neither.
W.
Thank
Joe.
you, thank you.
W.
Love you,
Oh,
Joe.
yeah,
All
once you
right,
dressed as
so
something from,
what
like,
would you like next, Annery?
Internet thing. I don't know.
May I have Fan Expo for 3?
You may. All right. ASG always gets our press passes / famous people interviews through this media coordinator.
That was me. I don't remember the last time. Who is Jared?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. I feel disrespectful because I can't remember his name.
Who is Jerry?
What was that?
Jerry. Who is Jerry? Like
spelled?
Like Jerry.
Correct.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
I just
you,
miss
Jerry
hard.
Devani. Shout out him. He's the best. Thank you to Jerry.
Shout out Jerry.
Shout out
Jerry's
Jerry.
great.
Shout out
All right,
Jerry.
Ryan, what would you like?
Let's go Sonic for 300.
Sonic for 300. This purple Guardian of the Soul Emeralds debuted in Sonic Rush and is a member of the Team Vector Trio. Ryan.
Who is Blaze the Cat?
Correct.
No.
I didn't think she was in the trio, though.
That's what the internet said.
Google lied.
Sonic expert over there.
Is Blaze in the Team Vector?
Team Vector once.
Oh.
It said she was.
Counts for the continuity.
Sorry about that.
They said purple
That's
Team
on me.
Vector. I was like, that's SBO. He's on
Okay,
Team
so
Rose.
Ryan, what would you like next?
Let's
Sonic Heroes.
do Neon Genesis Evangelion for 200 and get in the robot.
We are getting in the robot. This production company is best known for Neon Genesis Evangelion, though it's responsible for other. Correct?
What is Gainax?
Correct. What was that?
What is Gainax?
Correct. Studio Gainax, same thing. All right, cool. 200.
Ryan is too smart.
It's such a specific board.
W. Ryan.
All right. What would you like, Ryan?
Let's do Neon Genesis Evangelion for 300.
Excuse me for that?
What?
Excuse me for that, my phone.
Oh, your phone went off. I was like, what is that? Okay.
It's an angel attack.
Get in the robot, Ryan. We need you to do it.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay. Oh, okay. These ancient manuscripts were discovered in the mid-20th century in.
What are the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Correct.
That's just actual history knowledge.
Well,
that
yes.
got me that
I mean,
answer.
they use that in Evangelion.
I know. I'm just saying.
Who
It
said
all
it
comes
isn't
back around.
educational?
Religious history, and that is why.
All right, Tyler, what would you like?
Give me Nintendo for 400.
Nintendo for 4? Okay. This third Nintendo president served from 1949 to 2009 or 2002 and brought the company into the video game industry. After his grandfather, the second president, suffered a stroke.
Who is Gunpei Yokoi?
Nope.
I'm just gonna throw it.
Yeah, I was just gonna throw a name out.
What?
Who is Mario?
Nope.
Mario Scaling.
Who is Satoru Iwata?
No.
That was the one after.
My bad.
5, 4, 3, what?
Who is Hiroshi Yamauchi? I might have said it wrong.
Correct.
That's insane.
400, right?
2002. That is a year before I was born. That's where he called it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we already established this.
Well, anyways, Ryan, what would you like?
Let's do Sonic for 400. Gotta
Sonic for 400. Now I'm scared that I'm wrong, because the internet's mean. Okay. This person made the extra club mix of Supersonic Racing for Sonic R.
Who is Crush 40?
Nope. Do you know it? No. Okay, I wanted to know if you did. 5, 4.
Someone.
It was Bentley Jones.
No.
Okay.
She's a person on that soundtrack, but no. Who is Tomo?
Oh, I should have knew that. Who is Tomo? Really?
Somebody do a video on
All
Tomo.
right. Well, Ryan, what would you like?
Let's just get Sonic out of the way for 500.
Sonic out of the way for 500.
Bye-bye, Sonic.
Okay.
Maurice.
Knuckles' Chaotix was exclusive to this 1990. What?
Sega 32X. What is the Sega 32X?
Correct. I didn't know that this is a thing you guys would know. Dang it.
You
All right. Well,
I
yeah.
do the same.
Ryan is literally carrying.
Yeah, this board's just so specific that we're all worthless
Every
here.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Ryan, what would you like?
Let's do
so toast.
Evangelion for 400 because I don't know anything about it.
This artifact of the first impact was intended to restrict each of.
Oh, what is the Spear of Longingitis? Like that, right?
Say the word again.
The Spear of Longingitis.
What?
What is it?
Say it again.
Spear of Lon. I don't. Say.
You got it.
Longingitis. What? Longitis? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
What is the Spear of Longinus? You are correct.
I know what I'm saying.
I really didn't.
Longingitis. Like I knew it was something long.
Sounds like a disease.
It sounds like
It does, yeah.
Pause.
Longingitis.
All right, Sammy, what would you like?
I'll do NGE for 500.
Evangelion for 500. Ooh.
NGE.
This company developed the Jet Alone robot to replace the need for Evangelions in Neon Genesis Evangelion. 5, 4.
What is Boston Dynamics? Thanks, God.
No. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is. What is Japan Heavy Chemical Industries?
What do you guess that?
That's where I got my
Shinji Staff.
All right, so Sammy, what would you like next? I'm pretty sure we have both 400 and 500 in Fan Expo.
400.
Fan Expo 400. Okie doke. Let me go to that spot in my notes.
We're down like 1,000.
Locking in. Locking in.
I'm really sorry. We're down like 1,000, Sammy.
We're cooked.
Ryan, put your buzzer down.
Jenica interviewed this Courage the Cowardly Dog and Dragon Tales artist.
Oh God, what was the name? Oh no.
I don't know it.
The crowd goes mild.
Oh.
I was there. I should know.
I was the one who was filming it.
That's true.
I literally watched this interview happen, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know.
Like, I think I was there.
I'm probably just take a blow off.
All right, 5, 4,
I got no clue.
3, 2, 1. Who is Jeff Brennan?
Sorry, Jeff.
My bad.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, that's fine.
Foul.
Anyways, Sammy, what would you like out of all these choices?
Hard decision, but I think I'll go Fan Expo 500.
Okay.
Go Nintendo 600.
Nintendo 6400.
Secret category.
Don't even start.
We ran into these ASG alumni on Saturday at Fan Expo.
Do I get partial credit for one?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I think I know one of them for sure.
I know both of them for sure because I was there. I took a picture with them.
Also wrote the question.
Correct.
I wasn't there.
Oh, I know one of them.
I was not there.
That's not helpful.
I have no clue.
Who's the one that you know? I know one. Do you know who was the row? Oh, that was the one I knew. Someone. Dang.
I know one of
There
them
were
for
two.
sure. Which one do you wait? Which one do you know? Yeah, that's the one I know.
Are we all stuck on the same person?
Anthony, you know? All right, Anthony, go ahead.
No, wait, Cam has a guess.
Wait, Cam, what's your guess?
Is it Ro and Anna?
Correct.
Who is Rowan A?
Who? I'm gonna give it to you because sympathy. You're not gonna win anyways.
Yeah, that was an extra 1 point.
So that was 500.
We all knew Ro, but we couldn't.
Yeah, that's. I
remember
was
his
like,
Yes.
yeah.
Shout out to Ro and Hannah Lee. Ro hosted with me my first semester, and Hannah Lee is just a very sweet person. They ran Flora Crew and VTR in 2020, in winter 2022 and spring 2023, I think. And they graduated when Jenna did in spring 23. But
Rip.
let me count up the totals. So winners 4, 5, 8, 12, 15, 19, 22, 26, 31, and then
Wait, which team is that for?
winners.
Okay.
3, 4, 6. How do I count? 7.
There's so many.
Use a
numbers.
calculator?
No. 7 plus 3
1,000.
is 10. 10, 14, 16, and that's 20, 25.
Former math major is math majoring.
All right, the winners had 3,100. Anime was a mistake, had 2,500. And Anthony had 500.
How did that even happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry, Joe.
You said- and you said they weren't gonna win anyway.
That's
What was up with
divine
that?
intervention.
I'll
We
just
should not have
replicate the
won.
Shinji pose
I
now.
think
It's the board and tabletop that really carried us through.
It's this, isn't
Also
it?
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
But
Ryan, you couldn't carry us to the
All right.
finish line.
It's
It's okay, buddy.
Ryan, you took on 4 of us pretty well.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thanks,
I mean-
very
Thanks
good.
for hosting, Jenny.
no
Thank you for
problem.
hosting.
I did get that 100 question.
All right.
That's one singular one.
For next year, what categories should I make?
Pokemon based.
Give me like
I-
5 seconds so I can write it
I
down.
think the more general ones.
So for next
are
year,
better.
what category should I make?
Pokemon.
No.
Not really.
Make it
Not if you
definitely
study
get
the type matchups.
All right, Pokemon. What
Anime,
next?
Like general anime.
Yeah. Like the
Loser.
general topics, I think, are the
Having
better
like
pick than,
a
making
like
them more
ASG like
specific.
history is fun too.
I love doing the ASG history one. I was thinking about making Seth, but since someone said Seth in the meeting, I decided not to.
Aw.
Yes.
How about an E-block one?
Oh, like the
E-block
games.
Yeah.
Block is dead.
Oh.
Like game show.
Yeah, game show.
Winners or something like that.
Game show related ones.
That's
Thank
It would
you
be funny
for
if
It counts
the
saying
as
that.
topic
history
be
then.
game shows in
E-block is
general.
dead. We
It's
killed
former.
it.
Ooh,
Well, then again,
true.
we had A-block.
Well, I
as a
mean,
thing.
this week I did have Sonic being Sonic the Restaurant.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny.
Chili dogs.
Because I looked up Sonic, like, as in the hedgehog, but I looked
you
up
found,
just
like, the
Sonic and I found the
restaurant,
restaurant.
yeah.
And I was like, I should make a question on this. And I am kind of sad that no one
Roller
laughed at
skating,
it, but
be
that's
more
okay.
specific.
It was a good
Ha ha
question.
ha ha ha.
It was a good question because I got it right.
It only took you like a million tries. Maybe next year.
We had it literally the first guess.
You just were
You
wanting more.
included delivering food in the question.
I know, but I still
That
wanted it
doesn't
in the
mean-
answer. Because that's what car hopping is.
Track question.
I don't know. Maybe next year I'll finally get my act together to the point where
my throat
I
rolled. Mm.
can, what's it called? What's the word? Where I can handle and not immediately say the one thing.
Like give the correct answer when they
Yeah.
didn't format it correctly.
Correct. Yes.
Support the spirit of the answer.
How about one for Smash Brothers? Like a Smash
I
Brothers.
had one this year, and then I was like, I don't
Famous
know enough, and I
deaths.
don't feel like scouring the internet for details.
Well, you have a year's worth of time now.
I'm not
That's
going
cold.
New console info.
2000s and 2010s games. So like early.
Yeah.
2010s.
Yes.
Stuff that we would have been around
And
for,
systems.
2000, 2010 animated.
I don't think you guys are gonna be very happy with me for that because you guys don't seem to like the ones that are super specific.
We don't like the ones that only you know.
Tough. This is my show.
Real.
General animated.
Legit.
I will say, I almost made the question for Blaze the Cat. This character is the only character my sister would play
The Rio.
in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games skiing.
Oh.
I was going to say that because no one would know it, and it'd be funny for me and me alone. But
Who is
I
Blaze the
decided
Cat?
against it.
We just keep guessing the entire
Just
roster.
make a category.
Who is
in jokes.
Eggman?
Who's Sonic? Who's Eggman?
Who is the
Jenny
rabbits?
Trivia. It's just knowledge you know that none of us will.
What is Eggman's robot?
That sounds terrible.
I think it would be like, especially if it's
The
like
answer
a
would be
round two
Blaze.
thing, like Jenny Trivia.
I feel like
If
it
it
would
was
be
figure
funny
skating,
to,
it
like,
would have
if
been
I'm
Amy
not
Rose
in the
because my
game,
sister's
but I feel like
weird.
that'd be really annoying.
Maybe like reoccurring inside jokes.
Well, that would just make some people who aren't here very often feel left out.
That's fair.
I
that's
think
fair.
I should make it things that only I would know. Like, this was my freshman year math teacher, who is Mrs.
sounds-
Morgan.
I think that's a bit
Exactly.
too
That
obvious.
rewards people for having conversations with Jenny.
True.
Make it-
And remember, I'm the most important person here, which means
It's the Jenny show after all.
true.
All
Actually,
systems
most important is
Jenny.
Ryan.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Oh,
May she have mercy on you.
Civil War.
can we have a category called 3 points?
You just asked for him?
It's just like easy ball questions.
I thought it was literally you go, I want free points 500, and they
five
give you 500 points.
Should I do a different format than Jeopardy next year?
I feel like you could maybe do Family Feud.
Yeah, you
That
can bring
would
back
get
Family
more
Feud
people.
from
Family
last
Feud,
year.
I
I
think
did that
would be
last
really
year,
good.
but it
That's
was.
true.
I
What
did
about
not
Wheel of
organize
Fortune?
that. Wheel of Fortune?
We'd have to make a
We have a
wheel.
wheel.
We have a wheel.
Well, that's not a horizontal
We
wheel.
got a wheel, though.
Fair. Yeah, it has to be a horizontal wheel.
I'll write that down.
Think
What
about
other
it.
game
That would also
shows
take a
are
lot of
there?
time to make the graphics package.
I know we do this for like 8-block. I feel like we can probably like move more towards block because we have like 6 8-block stories a week. But I think we can also like do videos and stuff. Like, do like.
I mean, we
B-block.
did a video.
What?
Oh, you mean as
Like,
the categories?
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
we did a video for
Videos,
Extra
category,
Life. Speaking of, I won Wii Bowling, and Cam said that it was the controller's fault, and I
He
think
said
you're
that
wrong.
I just
so
saw
many
it.
times when we were watching the video.
I'm coping.
You
I
kept
know.
bringing up the
I know, I'm
controller,
coping.
and
Sounds
I
like a
kept
skill issue.
clearly not
I'm
caring.
coping.
It's okay, Cam. It's okay.
I know that.
Best Wii Sports game.
Ooh.
Bowling.
Bowling,
That's
I'm a bowling boy.
Bowling.
Baseball?
Bowling.
baseball.
Oh.
I did hit.
Baseball
I
is
did
for
hit a.
sadists.
Well, we
Yes,
have
Sammy.
Category Boy Scout history.
No.
You would go wild with that.
I would, but that would be such an in-joke.
The
that it would-
litigation.
Oh, yikes. Who is the Augustus named after? John Augustus.
How many suits were raised in these?
Did everyone answer their favorite Wii game? The
Oh, my
sports game?
I did.
Yeah,
You
bowling.
said bowling. You said bowling.
Bowling and baseball
Bowling.
tied.
I never played it much as a kid.
Maybe boxing.
Boxing.
Eh.
I like the
You got to
sports
play
where
Chuck
it
Norris.
had a
I mean-
lot more options.
tennis.
I never
is pretty
played
Is that
that
the one
one.
you could fly a plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennis can be pretty fun. Like,
I don't think you can.
but like only if you're playing against someone that like is actually competent in tennis.
The little sub games in Wii Tennis as well, where you like bat it against the wall and you have to like hit the target.
The training practice.
The training
ones.
practice ones. Thank you. Thank you.
It's impossible to get the medal on that.
Did anyone play any like really odd,
good.
like obscure games?
Lots of them.
Oh, I really loved the Littlest Pet Shop game for Wii.
Littlest Pet Shop Best Friends. Yeah, I played that one too. The one where it has the bear and the bee, not the bee, the caterpillar. And the bear's best friend is the caterpillar, and then the caterpillar becomes a cocoon, and the bear's really sad because they don't know where their best friend went.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I played the other one on the Wii, but there was like the split up version of that for the DS, so I do know what you're talking about. I played
This
City Friends for that one.
promoting the podcast. Jenny talks about that at length in the podcast episode.
True.
Oh, you brought back the podcast?
We did.
Yeah.
And it's
Congrats.
actually up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Wii games was Goosebumps Horrorland. I don't know if you
Oh, I remember playing that.
Put it
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
This isn't a Wii game, but I used to play this like Cabbage Patch Kids like horse game where you would like raise horses, and it was on the computer, and it lives rent free in my head, and I can't remember the title of it, and it's bothering me to this day.
Oh, might have played.
You'll get over it.
Whoa.
Tyler.
Sammy?
A strawberry shortcake game.
Secret
category.
Whoa.
Category. Okay. So
Yo, we might get a comeback. We might have a comeback.
Since you guys won, I'm gonna give you guys a chance.
What?
So, secret category.
Right.
Secret category.
What would you like, Ryan? What would you like?
Sure, let's just start at 100.
100?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have the words. This level in geometry. Anthony.
Oh
my! Featured by Anthony.
I don't know the name,
How
but I
would
know
we know
what you're
this?
talking about.
I've never played geometry dash.
What?
I have
Of course,
I have an idea what it is.
Yeah, you would. Was
that
that
really-
or Anne-Marie?
What is level 2?
What is level 2?
I don't know.
Give me
Yeah.
an extremely loud incorrect buzzer if I were wrong,
I have an
and
idea.
a ding if we're right.
I have an idea.
I don't know.
I have a good idea.
I don't know.
I've seen the level. I just don't know the name.
You don't know?
I have an idea
You
what
don't know. You don't know the
What does
answer?
it mean featured by Anthony?
What?
What is the 7
Oh,
C's?
gotcha.
What is
The 7 C's.
The 7 C's?
They have names?
Okay. There we go. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer. Thank you.
It was actually pretty solid.
Anything?
What is Anthony Fariga?
Okay. 5, 4, 3,
What is the final level in the entire game? Ah!
2,
What is Doraemon?
Oh.
1.
Not in there.
All right. What was the answer? What is Frisian or Molten Nebula?
Never heard of those levels.
I don't
My
think that
brain
one's a
hurt
100
for
level answer. So, next up.
Yeah, that was 100.
We have 200. Let's just do 200. That's fine.
Let's go down a line.
Yeah.
All these questions are about Anthony Fariga.
This is
That'd be
Sophia's
so
middle
funny.
name. Who's that?
Not me. Mine's
Who's that?
glitched.
Wait, Ryan, yours
I
Ryan,
did.
yours is
Mine's
on.
glitched.
No, I don't.
Oh.
His has been on.
Oh.
No, I
I
don't know. I don't think I know it.
I can take like a couple guesses.
Vinny.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
gonna take a guess. Rose.
No, I'd say it's probably a different one.
I answered too many questions about Sonic to know this.
Is it Marie?
Is it Marie?
But I just came up with the most basic middle name ever.
All right. What?
Not me.
Is it
Petunia.
or what is Lynn?
Lynn? 5,
That's my mom's
4,
middle name.
That's also my
3,
mom's
It's also
2.
mine.
Who is Elizabeth?
What is Elizabeth?
Yeah, this is Elizabeth. Of course.
1,
Elizabeth.
and what is it?
It's gonna be something Italian.
What is Mary?
Mary.
I thought it was Elizabeth.
Well, this Marie was close.
Yeah.
Don't
Some
womp
Italian
womp
thing.
us.
Really?
Okay, so Marie was close, right? My great-grandmother's name was Mary.
Oh, word. Thank
In
you.
History lesson as well.
Italian families, it's very common for your middle name to be a family name.
Yeah, that
Well, I
Word.
thought it was Elizabeth.
I wouldn't know. I'm not Italian.
I am.
Well, anywho, secret category 300. How we feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Secret category 300. This is the name of the ultimate sword, which has the largest crafting tree in Terraria.
What is the Zenith?
What is the Zenith?
I know Joe
Oh, nice try.
Thank you, Sammy. Okay, Sammy has even
Thank you,
more
Sammy.
points
300
now.
hours in that
That's
game.
300 for the winners.
One for each hour.
Even though I
Nice.
pretty much lost. No?
They're now
Thanks,
up
Sammy.
1,000 points.
Okay, so next one. How are we feeling about 400?
All right.
We're
Okay,
feeling.
400.
We're feeling.
This is the semester that Jenny started Extra Life.
What is fall 2022?
Correct. What?
What?
I started Extra Life in 2022. In the fall of 2022.
Jenny,
Kinda.
it's you, so I'd say you know what's
We have the
correct.
primary source.
What do you
What
mean?
is fall 2020?
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for those points.
What
Anthony,
was
you
the
rigged
answer
it.
that you had listed? I'm curious now. Correct. Okay, I was confused there. I was like,
So
Hit the wrong button.
It was wrong sound effect, okay.
Okay, so lastly, we have secret category for 500.
500.
500.
This game has received many requests for a sequel on the single-face device, but perhaps it will only remain on the dual
So a
screen.
DS game that
think it
you
was
want
you.
a sequel to?
I think it was
What
you.
is Tomodachi Life?
What is Tomodachi Life?
yeah.
Yeah! Thank you,
That's
Joe.
500.
Well, they still won.
What do you think? What do you think? Any?
Let's tally the
Any more-
scores again.
The scores? Okay, I'll add them up again. So anime
they
has
still won.
You're still
2,900.
winning.
Still won.
We won?
I know. I just wanted to
But-
hear it.
I thought they were winning.
No.
The winners
okay.
have 3,900, and anime was a mistake has 2,900.
Okay.
You're running by 1,000.
All right,
We're up 10,
but
dog.
that is all the time that we have for All Systems Go today. Make sure you follow our Instagram for some fun behind-the-scenes content, our YouTube for past episodes, and our TikTok just for funsies. All Systems Go, signing off.
Continue donating to Extra Life.
Please
Please
donate
keep
to Extra
donating.
Life.
Save the kids.
Up next is Grab Bag.
Yes, we have Grab Bag next. So
Yes,
yeah.
we do.